People
Hi, Greg.
don't like Greg. Yes, people don't like Greg. All right, there you go. So let me share my screen in Discord. Give me a minute over here. Share screen. Okay, so you should be seeing in Discord the character sheet of Arc Flash. Okay. All right, so you see it there, right? And so let's start with, you look at the character sheet, let's start from the top left to the right, and then we'll go that way. So for people that have played D&D, the first thing you're gonna see over here in your character sheet is gonna be evasion. Evasion is the equivalent to armor class in D&D. Okay, so whenever I do an attack, I will do it against your evasion. If I meet your evasion number, or my roll is higher than your evasion number, then that means that I'm gonna be hitting. Okay, I'm gonna do damage. So that is evasion. And then if I hit you, let's say if I do a roll and I get a 12 and the evasion for Arc Flash is 11, then I'm gonna roll damage. If you see the hit points in Daggerheart, you only see like 6 hit points over here. And you're gonna hear some crazy damage. You're gonna hear like 12 points of damage, 13 points of damage. And that is because in Daggerheart, we have what we call damage thresholds. So if I do 7 damage, it means that damage is gonna fall into the major damage threshold over here. And you're only gonna mark 2 hit points. If I do 12 or more damage, that hit is gonna fall into the severe damage threshold, and you're gonna mark 3 hit points. Okay, so that's how damage works in Daggerheart. You always have the option of using an armor slot to bring down the damage threshold by 1. Okay, you can only use 1 armor slot per turn. Unless you have a special ability that allows you to use several armor slots per turn. I don't recall which class is it, but there's several classes that allow you. There's one class that allows you to use several armor slots per turn. So that is evasion, armor, and hit points, and the hit points threshold over here, damage threshold here. Now, going to all of the traits here, we have agility, strength, finesse, instinct, presence, and knowledge. We don't have acrobatics, athletics, sleight of hand, all of those things like in D&D. What we have here is just it's a lot more simpler. We only have the 6 traits, and you can see over here in the bottom what those traits are being used for, right? Like for example, agility can be done to sprint, to dodge, leap, strength to leap, smash, and grapple. And how the traits work is that you will go. Let's say if I ask you to roll a strength check to Arc Flash because you need to lift something from the ground, you will go here to strength, you will click on it, and you will see here in the bottom right, you will see your duality roll, okay? Now, your duality roll over here, it already has the modifier incorporated, right? It already has it included here on the roll. You just press roll, and you're gonna see the roll in Roll20, and as well in your demi-plane character sheet. So the players roll 2d12s, and the result of your roll is gonna be the sum of your 2d12s, and each roll, you're either gonna roll it with hope or with fear. In this case, Arc Flash, roll a 4. The 4 is gonna determine if you succeed on your test or not. In this case, probably Arc Flash did not succeed on lifting up whatever he was trying to lift, and he failed because it was a low roll, but he rolled with hope. Whenever you roll with hope, you're gonna add a hope to your hope pool over here. If you roll with fear, I am gonna gain 1 fear on my fear pool that you're gonna be seeing there in Roll20. I have it as turn order, but basically that is my fear pool. Okay, so every roll that you do with duality check, except saving throws, are gonna give you hope or are gonna give me fear. If you roll with fear, there is a chance that you will gain a stress as well, but that's up to the GM. Okay, but for sure I will gain fear. So those are the traits here. Any questions so far? All right, so let's move on. Over here you have your hope pool. You start with 2 hopes. Every session you're gonna start with 2 hope. And how this hope works is that this hope pool works is that you use hope to use abilities over here. Like for example, this character, Arc Flash, has an ability that's called Vicious Entangle. And to use that ability, he needs to use 1 hope, all right? So that is a way you can use hope. You can also use hope whenever you want to help someone. Let's say that Arc Flash wants to help Excalibur's character. I don't remember Excalibur's character, what was their name. But let's say they want to help Excalibur's character. And so Arc Flash will need to spend 1 hope to be able to give advantage to another character. So that is another use of hope. Another use of hope is that you have what you call here experiences. Experiences, if you read them, they're very vague. Battle medic, fast learner, and they're very vague on purpose because what Daggerheart is trying to encourage is for the player to come out with a way to use this experience creatively, and that way they can use it on combat or when doing some kind of ability on the game or whatever. The way I play it, the way I rule it is that if you can incorporate these these 2 words on the sentence that describes what you're doing, I will let you use that experience. Okay. So that is how that's how I do it. And when you use an experience, you add the +2 modifier or +3 modifier that Arc Flash has on the fast learner experience. Okay, perfect. Any questions here on experience and hope? Okay. There is another way you can use hope, and that is you can do what they call tag teams. You can only do tag teams once per session with another character. And how that works is that one of the persons one of the 2 players that are gonna be doing the tag team is gonna have to spend 3 hope, and you're gonna do the tag team with them, right? You're gonna describe to me how you 2 guys are working together to perform an attack or to perform something, some kind of test in the game. And how that works is that both of you, so this is a house rule that I have, both of you are gonna roll first. Let's say if you're attacking someone, you both roll your attack roll. And once you roll, you decide which roll you're gonna be using. If you succeed, let's say if you're doing an attack, and you succeed on your tag team roll, both of you are gonna roll damage, and I'm going to take the total amount of damage that both of the players are gonna roll. Okay, so that is tag team. It can only be used once per session per character. So let's say Arc Flash can do it once with Excalibur's character, but Excalibur can also do it once with Arc Flash. So that is how it works. But Arc Flash cannot do it again with Excalibur, or Excalibur cannot do it again with Arc Flash. I don't know if I was clear with that. I think I was probably got people confused. But basically, you can only do it once with another player per session, and you have to use 3 hope. It's very powerful. It's a very powerful tool. It is a lot of fun. I am very flexible on how to use the tag teams. Right. I'm not gonna pay too much attention on the range and things like that. I mean, as long as you have a creative way of explaining to me how you're doing the tag team and you spend the 3 hope, I will let you use it. So that is over here with experiences and hope. Now we go to stress. Stress is another resource pool, right? I mean, some of your abilities require you to use stress. Like for example, this form, right? It requires you to mark a stress to transform into an animal. So it's just another resource as well. The only difference is that if you, for some reason, are full of stress, right? And you gain a stress point for whatever reason, you are going to lose a hit point instead. So you just have to be careful that you don't that you're not full with stress, because then because then it's gonna have some negative consequences.
Does it make you vulnerable as well? Because that's.
Let me check. Let me check. Does it become
Wasn't certain on
vulnerable? Let me see. Stress, full, Daggerheart. I'm not sure if you become vulnerable. What happens if I get an extra one?
That's okay. We can look another time.
Let me just look very quickly. When you stress loss are already full and an effect forces you to mark an extra stress point, you must mark a hit point instead. Okay? As soon as all your stress loss are filled, your character immediately becomes vulnerable. Hey, you're right. You are completely right. Okay, perfect, nice. Another tool for the GM. All right, perfect. All right, yeah. So that is correct. If you what is your character sheet, Dark Flash? Okay, here you go. If you are full of stress, you become vulnerable. Vulnerable means that people have advantage against you on their attacks. And if you lose one more stress, you lose one hit point. You remove the vulnerability as soon as you remove one stress. Okay? Good stuff. All right, perfect. Thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate it. Awesome. All right. So that's stress. And then the attacks over here. This tells you the attacks that you're gonna be performing. Attacks work very similar to D&D. You roll duality dice to attack over here, and you add the modifier. If you succeed, we compare this roll against the adversary's difficulty. Again, you can gain hope or I can gain fear. And if you succeed on the adversary's difficulty, then you roll damage. The damage is usually going to be a 1d10 or 1d6. You do not gain. Because it's not a duality dice roll. I don't gain fear. You don't gain hope. It's just regular damage, and that's how attack works. That one is very similar to D&D. One thing to also I want to let everyone know: advantage and disadvantage. In Daggerheart, how advantage works is that you add a d6 to your roll. And Demiplane has this really cool feature where you can press over here plus advantage, and it's gonna add the d6, and then you roll, right? So it's gonna add the d6 roll over there to your final roll, and it's very helpful, right, to have a good roll to succeed. Critical hits in Daggerheart are when you roll the same number on your duality on both your duality dice. Let's say you roll 2 2s, you roll 2 10s, 2 11s, 2 1s. As long as, doesn't matter the number, as long as it's the same number on both duality dice, then that is considered a critical hit or a critical success. If you get a critical hit when you're attacking, damage is gonna be your roll plus the maximum damage roll that you can get. Let's say, for example, if Arc Flash does a critical hit using his hand runes, then his damage is gonna be 10 plus the 1d10. That was gonna be his damage. So in this case, it will be 16 damage. Okay, so that is how damage works when you get a critical hit in Daggerheart. And critical hits are just basically the same number repeated twice. Any questions here on the character sheet before I go to combat? Oh, one other thing, advantages stack in Daggerheart. So if you're gaining advantage from several resources, from several people or from several reasons, you're gonna be adding d6 to your roll. Okay, so that is the other thing as well. And actually, you can see it here. You can just add the sixes, and so basically advantages stack. You can get advantages from several party members if everyone is willing to use a hope to help you out. So yes, so that's another thing another rule that I also did not apply on my first sessions, and actually someone corrected me in one tutorial like the one that I'm doing right now. Someone mentioned that, and yeah, so we verified that the advantages actually stack as well.
When you
Go ahead, sorry.
when you say stack, it doesn't. Is it you take the greatest one?
No. Let me see. 11 plus 4. Let me see over here. 6. Oh, let me
Like if
see.
you have
1,
two
2.
sources and one rolls a 2 and one rolls a 6, I think you can choose. You can take.
Oh
the
yeah, you choose.
higher.
Yeah, that is true because he already choose the highest over here, right? 6 plus 4, 10 plus 11, 21. So yeah, so you get the advantages from several, but yeah, you're right. It's only you only choose the highest one. It's just over here on the
But it's still
plane.
totally worth having extra sources
Exactly.
if you
Still,
can get it.
totally worth. It's still totally worth it. So that way you can get the highest roll. So in this example, let's say this person got 6 sources of advantage, but the roll only uses the highest one over here, right? Which was 6, and that's the 21. Okay. Is that's that? Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that. So yeah. So that's the advantage. What else do we have here? Advantage, and then the other thing is, okay. Any other question before we move to combat? One of the other things that I do want to mention in the mid-plane, make sure that you have your equipment equipped. Okay. This character has his equipment, everything equipped, so that's good. All right. Because that also, if you don't have it equipped, then it's not gonna add over here to your modifiers and all that stuff. All right, perfect. Any other question here on this character sheet? Okay, let's go now to combat. In combat, there's no initiative. Okay, there's no initiative during combat, and so how it works is that players are gonna do their turn until one of them fails their roll or rolls with fear. Once that happens, the turns goes to the GM. Okay. And I activate my adversaries, and I can continue activating adversaries as long as I spend fear. So that is why it's important as well to keep an eye on the fear that I have, because it can make the difference in a battle, right? I mean, it can affect the battle for positive or worse. So yeah, so that's one of the that's how combat works. You cannot go twice. I mean, if you did one turn, then someone else has to do their turn. The other thing in combat as well, what you can do on your actions is you can move and perform an action. If you move and don't perform an action, you still have to roll agility, okay? Because you didn't perform an action. And if you move twice, you have to do an agility check as well, okay? So that's also a rule that I learned that I was clarified to me after several sessions. So just keep that in mind. The first sessions that we had of Daggerheart, people were just moving their tokens around without rolling. it was a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, you will see all the tokens just moving around, and people were afraid of doing a roll. But now we learned that you cannot do that. If you move and you don't do an action, then you have to roll for an agility check to make sure that you were able to move successfully, something like that. So that's something that's a rule there. On combat, no initiative. There are no opportunity attacks, so people can move freely around you. There's only one class that allows you to do opportunity attacks. I don't recall which one is it. Is the one that is Garrick reads? I think it's the warrior. I don't remember. But it's a special ability. So there's only one class that allows you to do opportunity attacks, but the rest of the people don't have opportunity attacks. Okay. What else? What else in combat? Am I missing anything in combat? People that have played Daggerheart before. Am I missing anything to mention for combat?
You use in Roll20. Do you use the grids?
Yes,
like
I
ranges.
do.
Okay.
And actually, yes. So in Daggerheart, you're gonna see these weird distances. You're gonna see close, far, all the stuff. What I do in Roll20, and I can show it to you right now. Give me a minute. I configure Roll20 so that way it already has that range scale. So for example, if you go to Roll20 and you press on the measure tool, and you go right now to Roll20, I'm actually measuring over there. It's gonna convert into the Daggerheart unit of measure. See, very far, far, close, very close, melee. Usually, you can. We usually play it in a way that you can move up to 6 squares, which is 30 feet, and then and on a move. And if you want to, move twice, then you can move up to 12 squares, right? That's very similar to what we have in D&D. So that's usually how we play it. And yes, so that's what I have. So the ranges are over there in Roll20 already updated, so that way you can do the Daggerheart unit of measure. Perfect. Good stuff over there. All right, so that is combat and opportunity attacks. I think that's it for combat. Okay, we're gonna go to short rest and long rest once we get to that. I'm just gonna make sure that the only thing I want to mention about short rest and long rest is that you don't automatically recover everything. It's not like in D&D that you take a long rest and you recover all your spells and all that stuff. You can only recover 2 out of your. You can either recover armor, hit points, stress, or hope, and you have to decide to recover 2 of the 4. Okay, so it's not an automatically reset. And every time you take a short rest or a long rest, I'm gonna gain fear as well. So that is that. We're gonna go when someone dies in Daggerheart. They have 3 options that they have to choose. They can go in a blaze of glory. They can leave it all to the dice, or they can still survive or be conscious. Be alive, but they have a risk of getting a scar. But we go to those mechanics when someone dies. I do have to say that in Daggerheart, dying is a very real possibility. In my campaign, I think in all my campaigns, someone has died, and almost by one shot, someone has gone on a blaze of glory or has died. So it is something that is very possible because there are no death saving throws, right? So it is very very. It is easier to die in Daggerheart than in D&D. Any questions so far? Any questions? Something that I probably forgot? Anything that you would like to add, everyone? Perfect. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here. Stop streaming, okay? So now we're gonna talk a little bit about the campaign frame, okay? Let's first go. First, we're gonna go to the characters, okay? And we already have Arc Flash. I already have Arc Flash character sheet open. So we're gonna start with Arc Flash. Who is Arc Flash? Who is gonna be using Arc Flash?
I think that's mine.
That's yours? All right, perfect, Arc Flash. So if you can open your character sheet, and actually before we do that, let me make sure that everyone has their character sheet in Roll20. So I see Arc Flash, I see Kurt, I see Omu. What is your character sheet, Excalibur? What's the name of your character sheet?
Rin.
Okay. Are you in Roll20, Excalibur? I don't see you in Roll20 either. Have you launched Roll20?
I thought that I did. I'll double check though.
Yeah, I don't see you there. I don't see you in Roll20. So, Excalibur, let me share my screen so that way you know how to add your character. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Okay. So, Excalibur, the way you add your character, go to the journal section here. Okay. Go here and then press here and then press and link Demiplane character. But you need to be logged into Demiplane in order to do that. And then I believe it's gonna give you the option to choose one of your characters, right? Am I correct? Let me see. If you press link, then yeah, you have to choose a character and it's gonna link it. Yeah, so for example, I just link one character over there after this character, right? But yeah, so that's how. Let me know if you were able to do it, Excalibur.
I'm trying to. It's just it's like an infinite loading screen of doom.
All right. Okay. Don't worry about it. And by the way, this is for everyone. Okay. If you're having problems using demi-plane to roll the dice and all that stuff, you can always roll physical dice and let me know what you're gonna roll. Okay. You don't have to take a picture of the dice or anything like that. I'm okay. All right. You don't have to worry about it. I trust everyone that is playing D&D or Daggerheart that they're gonna be honest on their rolls. All right, perfect. So let's go back. So all of you, please everyone, open your character sheet. I believe I see Excalibur's. I believe I saw Excalibur.
No, I accidentally just made like 2 random characters. I can't delete them.
I'll delete it for you.
I
Don't
did the
worry about
exact
it.
same thing. I like. There's no option to delete, so
Yeah,
the names are funny.
Yeah, I had to delete them for you, but I'm deleting them right now. Yeah, that happens so much. It happens a lot. Okay, so everyone open your character sheet, and if you go to the details section, okay? So all of you guys, before we start, even though you all belong to different nations, okay? You are you do know each other, okay? Because probably you're not very close friends, but you know who each other are, as all of you have seen each other in parties or in several events in the continent. Okay, so you do know a little bit of each other, and we're gonna be right now trying to use the connections that you have between each other. So the first thing I'm gonna start with Arcflash, and Arcflash, there are 3 background questions. Arcflash, I need you to tell me one of those to tell me one of those background questions and with the answer, and then after that I want you to go to the connections, and there's gonna be 3 connections as well, and I would like for you to answer one of those questions, and you're gonna have to add one of the other characters as an answer for one of those connection questions. So let's start with the background questions. Arcflash, can you tell me one of your background questions?
Yeah, sure. So one of my questions was, why was the community you grew up in so reliant on nature and its creatures? So I took a stab at this to try and see if I could get it to fit with the Armada kind of flavor that you provided, and I put originally he was a battle robot that he used animal shapes in combat. So that's kind of their link to nature, even though he's a clank. That still is that's the nature that's kind of leaning in there.
Okay. So you are Armada then? I thought you were Polaris. You are Armada then?
Am I Polaris? Maybe I am Polaris.
Because
they were the magic people, right? They're the heavily magic one.
Polaris, it is. Give me a second right now. Polaris is the progress-focused magicracy. Yes, magical industrial revolution. Correct.
So magic robot turned into animals.
There you go, a magical robot. All right, perfect. So that is Arcflash. That is your background question. All right, perfect. So that is why you grew up so reliant on nature and its creatures. Perfect. And let's go to your connections. Get one of those questions and try to and add one of the people from the party as an answer. What is the name of your character, Excalibur? Can of your character? Can you tell us the name?
Rin?
Rin?
R-I-N.
R-I-N, all right, perfect. So Excalibur is Rin. Perfect, so let's go with one of these questions, Arcflash. One of your connections. Which question you want to tackle?
So one of them is, what affectionate nickname have you given me?
Okay.
I'm just trying to look. I don't know whose character's what, but I'm going to go with Devastation.
Devastation, all right. Devastation is Kurt. So Kurt, what you gave Arcflash an affectionate nickname. what nickname did you give Arcflash and Devastation?
You're a Clank, right?
I am, yes.
Only thing I can think of is Clanker.
Clanker.
That's the only thing I can think of right now.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, affectionate is relative. I mean, you could go with like tin can or trash can.
Trash can. That is true. All right. So, what is the nickname? Clanker, or you're gonna choose another nickname?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Clanker.
That's perfect. So Kurt gave the nickname Clanker to the Clank Arcflash. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So that is your connection. Okay. Now we're gonna go to another character. The next character is gonna be Kurt. Kurt, that's you on Devastation, correct?
Yep.
All right, so let's go to the and again. Before we move on, I would like to know how was it that you came up with that nickname? When did you guys meet, or what were you doing that you gave that you gave Arcflash the nickname Clanker on Devastation?
You put me on the spot here, Atari.
You see how it feels? And Arcflash, you can also jump in, all right? You can also jump in and help out.
Yeah, Arcflash.
Well, I mean, there was this one time we were kind of at camp together, and Arcflash was kind of powered down and recharging. And you were like, "Oh, he's broke down again," and you give me a kick, and he goes, "Nope, just an old clanker." I don't know.
Yep, that works. Yep.
That works. That's perfect. All right, perfect. So what one of the things in Daggerheart, it does encourage the players to be part of the story. I'll be honest, I haven't used that as much in my Daggerheart campaigns, but I'm gonna try to be different on this one, okay? I'm gonna rely a lot more on you guys. Of course, if you're okay with it. If you're not, then we don't have to, right? So we have Kurt. Kurt, you're from Armada, right? Armada is a federation of. Is that correct? You're Armada, Kurt?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a federation of city-states founded by pirates turned merchants. So you and actually Reen, both of you are Armada as well. Reen is also Armada. So Kurt, can you tell me one of your background questions?
You used to have a different life, but you tried to leave it behind. Who from your past is still chasing you?
All right, and what's the answer, Kurt?
So my different life was I used to be just straight up a mercenary. But I'm trying to leave that life and only kill when it's absolutely necessary or when my life is being threatened. And the person that's still chasing me is my family/clan.
Nice, perfect. Let's see how much you can last without killing anyone.
Oh, I never said I wasn't gonna kill. I just said I'm going to
try
Don't do
not
it
to.
for fun anymore.
I'm not doing it for the love of the game. I'm doing it because I have to.
Yeah, of course. All right, perfect. That's awesome. That's a great backstory there. And who's gonna be your connection, Kurt? Which question are you gonna answer for your connection question?
What do you know? I'm gonna say, what have I discovered about your past that I hold secret from the others? And I'm going to ask that to Casper.
All right. So Casper is Omu Sunstride. So Casper, what has Kurt discovered about your past that he holds secret from the others?
Also putting me on the spot. Yeah, I would say that let me see, the character's kind of naive. They probably discovered that she has She is probably wanted in Hilltop for a crime that she's certain she never did, but she is not telling anybody.
All right,
I'm
perfect,
wanted for
perfect,
several
perfect.
crimes that I did commit. So yeah, we're cool.
We're cool. We're cool. All right, perfect, awesome. So that is your connection there, and now we'd go with Omu Sunstrider. All right, Omu. Let's go to your background questions. Which of your background question are you gonna answer, Omu?
Well, definitely because of what just was asked. You travel to many dangerous lands, but what place do you refuse to go to? And I just put in Hilltop.
There you go, Hilltop. Awesome, awesome. So you refuse to go to Hilltop, and which question are you gonna answer for your connection, Omu?
All right. So let me go with I guess what friendly competition do we have? And I will ask this of Arclight. There we go.
All right, perfect. So is to who? I'm sorry, to
Arclight. Sorry, just got
Art Flash.
Arcflash. There we go.
R
Arcflash.
Flash, perfect. So you asked that to R Flash. So R Flash, what friendly competition do you guys have?
And you are a ranger?
Yes. I also
And
come
you're
with a
You're
capybara
singing,
companion.
Oh. Could we climbing? I mean, as a druid wild shaper, I have a tendency to go towards climbing creatures, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Simia?
I am a Simia, so yeah, we probably do have a climbing competition.
That is
So,
true.
like,
And
if we see a vertical surface, maybe we're like, okay, you up for this?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We just try and like have a climb off and not fall and die.
Exactly. That's awesome. That's awesome. And just to confirm, Omu, you are Jestane, right? You are from the country of Jestane. Is that correct?
Yes, I am from
So-
Spain, yes.
All right, perfect. So Jestane, for everyone, is a young republic recently independent from Boldan after a bloody but short war. All right. So recently, as a young nation, recently independent. All right. They seek to prove their strength through displays of military might. Jestane is allied with Armada and allies of convenience with Polaris. All right, perfect. So perfect. So this is just perfect. So you are surrounded by allies over there, and then we have. I don't see your character over here in the campaign either. Excalibur on the demi-play in the campaign. But now we'll go with your character Excalibur, which is Rin, right? Excalibur?
Yep.
All right, perfect, Excalibur. So let me get where's your character sheet? Can you send me the link of your character sheet, Excalibur? Your
Yeah,
demi-play?
one sec.
Uh-huh. Just so I can see it here. Okay. And then Excalibur. All right, perfect. So let me open it here. All right, Excalibur. And then on your character sheet, if you go as well to the connections, to the details section, there are 3 questions there on your background question, Excalibur. Which one are you going to answer, Rin?
You pick.
Which I pick? All right, I'm gonna pick then.
You
I'm gonna
pick.
All right, I'm gonna pick. Who was the first wild animal you bonded with, and why did your bond end?
It was like an alligator thing. I don't know if you know what that is. I had to look it up earlier.
No, I haven't seen those, but yeah, okay, an alligator, huh?
So, the Armada people, they're like pirates, right?
Correct.
So, they made a bond with them, and they kind of spent their entire childhood just having them as friends until eventually they got old enough to where they had to go out to sea, and they couldn't join them. So
All
now
right.
they're just gone forever and ever.
Come forever and ever. All right, perfect, Excalibur. So, Reen, the other question is connections. Which of those three questions are you gonna answer, Reen?
I don't know.
You want me to choose?
Yeah, you choose. I hate choosing.
Okay, what did you confide in me that makes me leap into danger for you every time? The first one. Who are you gonna choose for that question?
Where do I look at everyone's,
Which one you said? Sorry?
I have to pick someone?
Yeah, you have to pick someone. Pick someone. You have to pick
Yeah.
someone, and that person needs to tell you the secret that he confided to you that makes you leap into danger for you every time. For them every time.
Where do I see the character sheets?
It should be in the campaign, but I'm gonna tell you the names. We have Arcflash, we have Kurt, we have Omu. Those three character sheets. Those are the things that we have. I'm gonna send you the link as well, okay? Over here in D&D Beyond, so you can add your character on Discord, so you can add your character, okay? But yeah, but one is one of those three. Who are you gonna choose, Excalibur?
Who's also in Armada? Forget.
The one that is also in Armada is Kurt.
Okay, I pick Kurt then. I pick Kurt.
All right, Kurt. So then, what did you confide to Reen that makes Reen leap into danger for you every time? I'm devastation.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. What did I confide in her that makes her? When she was younger, I saved her life, but she didn't remember up until I told her again.
Okay, all right, perfect. So you saved the life of Green when you were younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, and that's why Green, you leap into danger for Kurt every time that you have the chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a big commitment.
Back.
That's a huge commitment over there, right? So you're gonna have to jump into to defend Kurt every time. All right, perfect. All right, everyone. So now that we have all the connections established, now when the other two players joined, we're probably gonna be doing the same thing, but with another question, but with the other players, so that way we have their connections as well. So now that we have all the connections established, we are going to start the campaign, all right? So one of the things that I do want to mention of this campaign that is called Five Banners Burning, it is supposed to be a little bit less dangerous or violent than other campaign friends from Daggerheart, right? It involves some politics and some role playing, but it's all gonna depend on how you want to handle it, right? I mean, but that's the intention of the campaign. So just wanted to give you a heads up. Right now, on this campaign frame, you are all members of the. I mean, there are 5 different nations. Okay. They comprise the whole continent of Altas, okay? You are part of some of those nations. All of the nations have several alliances with, or they trust other nations in different degrees, okay? All of these 5 nations once flew under one banner. In the Age of Gods, the divinities protected their mortal creations, but now, there's been some factional differences between all the nations that are creating some faction between all the nations. Now, one of the things here is that if you look at the Google Drive file that I sent you, you're gonna see a +1, -2, -3, +1 relationship number with you and other nations. Even though the core rulebook doesn't specify this mechanic, what I would like to do, so that way this has some kind of meaning, whenever Arcflash, who is from Polaris, is going to try to convince someone from Jestane, maybe he wants to rule a presence check or something related to politics or knowledge or something like that, you're gonna have a +1 modifier by default, okay? But however, if Arcflash, who's from Polaris, is try to convince someone from Boldane, his presence check is gonna have a modifier of -2 already, just by default. Just because the relationship that exists between both nations. So that's how we're gonna be using those modifiers that I sent you on the table on the Google Drive. It will be used for when you do some kind of presence roll to try to convince someone to do something from another nation. Okay. Of course, if you're talking with someone from Polaris, the modifier is 0. Okay. All right. So that's how we're gonna be using that. So like I mentioned, you all belong from these different nations. And all of the nations right now at this moment, they're all in a lot of tension, and there's no imminent war happening right now. There's not visible war happening around the world, but you can all feel that war can happen at any moment, just because of how politics are played around this continent. You know, there are some marriages that have been arranged to make sure that two nations remain loyal to each other. There's a lot of spies going around, just trying to get secrets from one nation to the other to try to use that information to debilitate the forces of from a particular nation. So there's a lot of backstabbing and things going on in this world. But you guys, all of you were called to a place called Lighting Valley, and I'm gonna change the map over here in Roll20. You all been called to a place called Lighting Valley. You should be seeing a map over there in Roll20 right now. Okay. You've been called to this place. This is a border town that is known both for the giant lightning rods that you see over there that protect the town from storms, and because back in the day, this town was known for hosting the talks that ended official hostilities between Boldane and a revolutionary faction. Okay, so that is what this town is known for. Mostly is known for the giant lightning rods that protect the town from the magical storms. So you were called over here, right? You're all called from different from different nations, and you were all called to come here to this town because what happened was the following: there was a wedding that was supposed to happen, and actually before I continue, I need someone to start taking notes because there's gonna be a lot of clues and lore and NPCs. So who's gonna volunteer to take notes by default? Who would like to take notes? If not, I'm just gonna roll a die and I'm gonna choose randomly who's gonna be taking notes.
I can grab some of the notes and names.
All right, perfect. So who's that?
I'll make it like a OneNote.
All right, perfect. That's Arcflash. All right, perfect. Arcflash. Perfect. So you are here because there's supposed to be a wedding happening between Clover of Towers, who is from Jestan, all right? And he was supposed to marry someone called Kalashe, right? A rising star from Polaris. So it was an arranged marriage between Clover of Towers from Jestan and Kalashi from Polaris. So it was supposed to be, and this marriage was going to happen in this city. Okay, so right now the whole city, as you get there, The whole city is completely decorated for the wedding, okay? And but before the wedding happened, Clover of Towers was kidnapped, or people believe that he was kidnapped because they haven't seen him in a few days. He suddenly disappeared, okay? Polaris is wary of Jestin claims that Clover has been kidnapped and demands that Jestin follow the city of Jestin follow through with the political marriage. So they want to make sure that they find Clover of Towers to make sure that the marriage between him and Kalashi happens, all right? If not, I mean, this is a political marriage, there's alliances in stake. If not, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of hostilities between both nations. Boldane denies any involvement and sends a diplomatic party to investigate over here to this town, okay? However, days after this party comes here, the party disappears, okay? That party that was sent over there to try to understand what happened to Clover of Towers also disappears, and no one knows where they are, right? Now, you were sent over there by members from your different nations. You were sent from people from Polaris, Armada, Yestein, to go to this town, right? To go to this town to investigate what's going on. Where is Clover of Towers, right? What really happened to him? What do we have to do to make sure this marriage happens, right? And you get over there to Lightning Valley, okay? And I'm gonna go one by one, and I would like for you to describe me your character, and I would like for you to tell me what is it that gets your attention from Lightning Valley. So I'm gonna start with Almost Sunstrider. Almost Sunstrider, you're the first one to arrive, right? You're the first one to arrive. The sheriff is receiving you, okay? And as soon as he gets over there, he tells you, oh no, we'll be waiting for you. I know the nations were gonna send several emissaries to help us with this. The name is Ossiver, so that's Ossiver over there. That is Ossiver. I am the sheriff here of the town. Welcome to Lightning Valley. And Omu, as you get over there, can you please describe your character? Can you tell me what stands out from the city, and how does he react to the greeting from Ossiver?
Yeah, so Omu is a Simia, small, blonde hair, dark skin, and wearing basic letters, mostly in like green and brown. And with Omu is a capybara mount. Essentially, they are bigger than the average capybara, enough that at least Omu can ride safely. That's essentially is like geared like you would for a pack horse. But she calls her a capybara friend, her companion, Cappy. It's very basic, but it works. But for Omu, what probably stands out is probably the food, or at least the food stands that she hopes to visit with her friend and get the plump and fat from. But yeah, as the sheriff goes to her, she goes over and says, sorry about that. Me and my friends will go over and hopefully figure this out as quickly as possible. You got any food?
He says, yeah, I mean, we have food. I will take you to a tour around the town, and nothing better than a fellow Simia Jestine to help out with the investigation, And then before anyone else arrives, Omnu, the sheriff goes to your ear and he tells you, this may be, I don't know, Omnu. I think this whole kidnapping is creating it may be part. I'm afraid it's maybe part of a bigger plan. I can't believe there are so much people from all the nations over here trying to investigate what's going on. But hopefully that you from Yesta and me from Yesta, we get to the bottom of all of this. And but by the way, I mean I will take you around the town, but we're just waiting for more people to arrive here. Just bear a little bit, but yeah, I will take you to some great places to eat. All right, just bear with me a little bit. But Omo, I can trust you, right? I mean, you and me, we can. I mean, both Jesta and Borsimia, I think we can call each other partners on this, correct?
Yeah, of course. Feels like a thumbs up and goes like, count on me. And Cappy, she pets Cappy. But if you think it's like a bigger plan, who do you think is, or at least who do you think would benefit from it?
Well, there is this person, and as soon as he starts to tell you something, Kurt, you arrive, and I'll tell you later. Kurt, we've been waiting for you as well. Kurt from Armada. Welcome to Lighting Valley. Kurt, can you describe your character and what stands out for you from the city?
Kurt is a 6 foot, 3, 250. What's the exact race's name? Because I was just about to say demon.
Let me see. What's his race name?
Infernus, yeah.
Infernus.
Yeah. He's a 6'3", 250-pound Infernus. Majority of him is cloaked in black, horns sticking out of his hood, wings, and a tail. And he looks at him and says, "Hi, I'm very sorry that I'm a little bit late." Yes, this is his voice.
Perfect.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late. But I am here, and I heard that you needed a bit of security for the I guess newlywed, not newlyweds, because one has already been kidnapped.
Yeah. Yes. More than security, we ask for some reinforcements to help in the investigation. By the way, I believe your Armada already sent someone. Galadriel has already arrived. She tells you. I'm gonna put it here in the Roll20, the name. Galadriel already arrived. And she's already has said. It's already at the inn. I don't know what she has so many tapestries. I mean, I don't think she really knows how customs work in this place. But she's already here, and I believe you were supposed to meet her.
Yes, that sounds about right. He goes into his sash and pulls out a book. Starts flicking through them, and says, yes, right here. I am supposed to meet her, discuss plans, and help find insert name here.
All right, perfect. So I'm gonna tell you something, Galadriel. So I'm gonna tell you, I need you to roll a knowledge check. First check of the night. I need you to roll a knowledge check.
Oh no, the book actively said insert name here, by the way. I knew it was Galadriel.
That's what they said. All right, perfect. So I still need you to roll a knowledge check. Because I wanna see if you know anything about what's going on. So that is an 11 with fear, my friend. 11 with fear. The name Galadriel does not ring a bell for you. You have never heard this name. You were not even aware that there were some people from Armada already here in Lighting Valley. This is all news for you, okay? So, I mean, you're just completely ignorant of what's going on, right?
Absolutely.
So anyway, absolutely, all right, perfect. So and what stands out from the city? Kurt?
It's a lot more busy than Armada is.
Okay.
That's about it.
Perfect, and it's a lot more busy precisely because where the wedding was supposed to happen, right? So there's people from a lot over the nations over there that were expecting to be there and as guests for the wedding. And now we go, and as you go over there, you see Omu there, right? He's almost over there as well. The Aussie Bird tells you just. All right, so two of the reinforcements have arrived. We're still waiting for more. Just it's gonna be just a few more minutes, and then we should be able to go. Okay, just wait a little bit. Okay, and then after that we have Arc Flash. Arc Flash, can you describe your character and what stands out from this city here?
Oh, so as you're kind of stood chit-chatting, something comes bounding towards you, like hopping around a little bit. Large pointy horns. You think, is that some kind of gazelle? Just running through the middle of the city, like just avoiding the crowd coming straight for you. And as it kind of gets within 10 feet of you, it kind of just stops and then completely changes into this clank.
Nice.
He has, in his natural or humanoid form, he has bits of moss and things like that on his plate armor. And there's also like copper and bronze reinforcing plates in different places that may have like covered up previous damage, or he doesn't look like the shining robot that you kind of come to expect from Clanks. He's a bit more rough and ready. So yeah, as he approaches the group and goes, just in time, this lightning storm looks pretty impressive. As he kind of gestures towards those towers.
Perfect,
he runs on electricity, so he's he really likes these lightning towers.
He really likes these lightning towers. That makes complete sense. Makes complete sense. So as you get over there, Osiver tells you, perfect. We have one of the Polaris representatives over here. Thank you. Welcome to Lightning Valley. By the way, Cerulean Prism is also waiting for you. He has been here, as you know, for some time. Handling the correspondence between
Cerulean Prism.
Yeah, I put it over there.
He stops for a second, and he just kind of thinks.
Roll knowledge check.
Searching databases.
There you go. So roll a knowledge check and see if you remember the name of Cerulean Prism.
I don't know.
So that's an 11 with hope, my friend. 11 with hope, right? Yes, not bad. So you do recall the name of Cerulean Prism. He is an apprentice mage inquisitor from Polaris. He works for the for Kalashi, right, which is the bride. He works for her, and the rumor in Polaris is that he was actually managing the correspondence between Clover and Kalashi during the marriage negotiations. Okay, that's what the rumor is in Polaris. But officially, he is just someone that works for Kalashi, which is the bride. Okay, so that's what you know. All right, and also we're told, yeah, his Cerulean Prince is also here. Yeah, we'll meet him when we do the tour of the town, and then you can talk to him and see if he knows anything. But anyway, so welcome to Lightning Valley. Right. Anything that Omu or Kurt would like to do as Arc Flash arrives?
Oh, it's the Clanker.
There you go. You know
hello,
each other.
Skinbag.
That is true.
How are you doing? I see you. I see you're still rusty.
It's a sign of longevity. Shiny clanks usually break.
I mean, that's fair. Remember, he's 6'3", 250, pure muscle.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. The voice that you're giving him. All right, perfect. And
Can I
Oliver,
just-
go ahead, sorry.
One quick question, just because I don't know. It's a tools question. So I rolled knowledge, and I think did I get hope?
I do get hope, yes.
Do I
because
have
you
to
roll
add
with-
that to my thing, or does it add it itself?
No, you have to add it. You have to add it.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Right, so-
saying something because I forgot to mark a stress.
There we go.
Yes, you have to add it, okay? When you roll with fear, unless I tell you to mark a stress, you mark a stress and devastation, okay? You don't automatically mark a stress.
Oh wait, I don't have to mark a stress.
You don't have to mark a stress. I only have to add fear, but I will decide if you get a stress or not, right? In this case, you were just looking at a book, right? I mean, that's going to stress you out, right? So
Definitely.
yeah, okay. But yeah, so I mean, I will have to tell you, if it is something that is very tired, you're running and you pass with fear, then yeah, I will tell you, mark a stress, you succeed, but man, that was hard, right? But in this case, you don't have to mark a stress, you just get a fear. Perfect. All right, so then also we're told, you know each other. You know each other then, okay, I'm glad. So at least they're sending people that know each other to this investigation. I mean, you don't want to suffer the fate of the last party that was here that we have not found. Hopefully you are more efficient than them. But anyway,
Could
almost
you
there.
define not found?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they told you that? You're the second.
This is the first time I'm aware.
You're the second
Same
group
here.
that was sent. It doesn't matter, okay? I mean, it's just water under the bridge. Don't.
It slightly matters, but I'm gonna let it slide for now.
Hey, there is no proof that they're dead. We haven't found their bodies, so they're probably alive somewhere. They're probably hanging in a tavern or something. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You're
That's
optimistic. I got
definitely
you.
worse, but okay.
I'm
If
sorry.
they
What
need
did you say?
assistance, I can heal them.
What do you, Omru, you were saying something, Omru?
No, I just said, oh, you're optimistic. Okay, well, that's great.
Yes. I'm optimistic. Hey, maybe you find them. I don't know. Hopefully. All right, but we're almost there. We're just waiting for one more. And then after that, Reen shows up. Reen, can you describe your character, Reen, and what stands out from Lighting Valley?
My character is a Dracona. It's like a dragonborn, basically. They have padded armor with like one of those half capes you wear on your shoulder, and it has the Armada crest on it. And they find the architecture of the city very intriguing.
Ah, perfect. So you're a Dragonborn, you mentioned?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Let me just get your token. I'm gonna have to make an improvised token right now of your character. All right, perfect. So you make it over there, and you see it, and then it says, all right, perfect. So the last Armada representative that has arrived. I mean, do you know each other? He points at you, Reen, and Kurt. Do you guys know each other? I mean, you're both from Armada, right? I heard Armada is not that big.
We've met a few times.
You met a few times? All right, perfect. And,
They saved my life once.
Water under
Nice.
the bridge. Yeah,
Water.
it's not that serious. I promise.
Yeah, I barely remember it.
I barely remember it. All right, well, welcome, and hopefully you don't have to save each other's life again, and this go smoothly. But welcome to Lighting Valley. Like I mentioned, there's more people from Armada already here. But you will meet them after we do a round, okay? He says, well, there's 2 more people that are supposed to be here, but they're late. So I guess while we wait for them, I will say let's go and take a little tour of the town. What do you say? All right, okay. So everyone's here. Let me just get your token over here very quickly, Reen. I just did a token over here. You let me know later on if you want to keep this or if you want to get. I don't think you want to keep this one, but when you're ready, you can give me a token artwork and I can make it. So that's Reen for now, okay?
How do you
Alright,
spell that
What
name?
is that token?
How do you? I'm sorry. What did you say, Arc Flash?
Just how are you spelling Reen?
It's like that,
Your,
right?
your, your
Excalibur?
character name.
Yep.
R-I-N. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
All
you.
right. Perfect. So Osiver starts walking around the town, right? And he tells you, well, as you know, it's been already 6 days since the disappearance of Clover of Towers. There was another group that was sent as well to investigate, and they disappeared. And along with that group, well, we have received several visitors as well to the town, and I'm not sure. And unfortunately, this has gained the attention of Hilltop as well. You know Hilltop, right? You know how they work. I mean, they just are looking for a way to try to force us all to be part of their dictatorship, and unfortunately, they already sent an emissary that from over there, and they're pretty sure that they're close to finding the person that is guilty of Clover's disappearance. But anyway, I mean, go ahead.
What's the name of the emissary and what do they look like in case we need to avoid them?
He's a halfling. Her name is Kostren. I'm gonna put it here. In the chat. You will meet her. She took over. She took over a local temple that we have over here. She's using it as her base of operations, and she you know these people from Hilltop. She came over here. She took over the temple, and now she's using all of the priests over there to create some kind of weird ritual that, according to her, is gonna locate Clover. I mean, I don't trust anyone from Hilltop, but for me, that she's gonna just try to blame one of our nations of Clover's disappearance as an excuse to create war. But anyway, it's just something that we just have to be careful of. That's why I wanted to have an independent group help me investigate the disappearance, right? I mean, I wanted to have a group from different nations, and that's why you are here to help me find out, figure out what's going on, right? Anyway, so let's move on. And then so there's several places in the tavern that I would like for you to know. And then he goes. The first place is called is the tavern, right? I mean, usually all the stories start with a tavern, right? And he goes over there, and he goes to a tavern. The tavern is called the Three Poles Tavern, okay? And they go over there to the tavern, and he tells you this is the last confirmed location of Clover. Okay, according to the witnesses, this is the last place where they found him. Okay, so just wanted to show it to you, so that way you see what's going on, right? And you go inside the tavern, okay? And there's a dwarf bartender there that is attending the bar over in the tavern. There are several people drinking over there. As you go inside, I mean, there's about probably 5 to 10 people inside the tavern, and they all seem to be. I mean, the atmosphere in Lighting Valley is not festive right now, right? They're all nervous right now. They're all nervous because. Well, because of the disappearance of First Clover, and also because of the disappearance of the party that was over there, all right? And then he goes over there, and then he says, look who's here. Cerulean Prism is here, and Cerulean is over there sitting on one of the tables in the tavern. Cerulean, we have more people from Polaris over here, right? And I'm gonna put the image from Cerulean, all right? So this is gonna be Cerulean Prism, okay? Cerulean is also a clank, all right? Well, that's a horrible picture there. So it's also a clank, and you see this, like suddenly these creatures standing from one of the tables, as well, like 7 foot tall, super tall, and you see this huge clank standing, right? And he says, Osiver, there's Polaris people here? And Osiver turns around, yes, we have Arc Flash, right? That's from Polaris as well, and there's someone else from Polaris that's gonna arrive probably later. And he points at Arc. Arc, this is Cerulean Prism, Arc. Silurian the big clank just goes over there and approaches you. You're also a clank, right? Ark? Ark, you're also a clank? Hello? Ark. I don't know if you're there, Ark.
It might be
Gasrol?
muted.
He may be muted. Gasrol, I'm not sure if you're talking or not. We cannot hear you. So anyway, so you see this huge clank approaching. Where he says hi to Arkflesh as well, and Ossiver starts introducing each one of you to the clank. So this is Silurian Prism. He was in charge of negotiating all of the correspondence between our beloved Clover of Towers and Kalachi. Okay, and the big clank just turns around and he just says hi to all of you. Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you out, he says, all right, as he goes over there and he bows. What do you guys would like to do in the tavern?
Hello.
We can
Hello.
hear you, but you're like a little low.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn you up and
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you up as well.
Sorry, I don't know why it just stopped working altogether.
I think I
did
can-
you?
Right?
Oh no, I was gonna say, did you plug something else into your computer?
No.
Right? No.
It's just weirdness.
Mhm.
So yeah, I heard everything. So Ark's gonna go over and just greet Cerulean.
Okay, perfect. And then so you have this big clank. He's the one that was supposed to be handling the correspondence or the emails between the bride and the groom. Rumor is that he was trying to organize the whole marriage. And you're inside this tavern. There's a dwarf in the bar. There's a dwarf over there in the bar. There's several people as well over there. What would you like to do, everyone? Would you like to do something in the bar, in the tavern, or you would like to continue moving around the next part of town? What would you like to do?
Kurt goes over to the bar and asks for an apple juice.
Apple juice? The dwarf turns around and he says an apple juice. You come to a tavern to ask for an apple juice, he says. He says, okay, all right then. If apple juice is what you want, I will give you apple juice, right? And he turns back and he has trouble looking for apple juices because nobody asked for apple juice there inside the tavern. And he goes back, shit, I'm apple juice, and oh damn it! And he goes back to the warehouse and he's taking his sweet time to get apple juice because he doesn't have anything. He's looking for it. Okay, so that's what you do. And as you are over there, there is one, as you see on the bar, Kia. What's your name? Kurt.
Kurt.
As you see on the bar, Kurt. There is another. There's a human beside you, and she tells you, "Look, I haven't seen you here in Lighting Valley. You're also one of the visitors from the other towns. Where are you from? Armada, Justine? Are you one of those hilltop intruders? Where are you from, my friend? And why did you order apple juice in a tavern?"
I'm from Armada and I don't drink, so I didn't really want water at the moment, so I just chose apple juice. I didn't think it would be that big of a problem. My apologies.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It's just weird that someone will ask for the apple juice. I mean, usually people here like to come here and get drunk. And what brings you to town?
I'm part of a party that is looking for Clover.
Clover. Yeah. So you're here because obviously you believe that we had something to do with it, right? That's what everyone wants to know. Everyone believes
Less
that
that you had something to do with it, more just trying to figure out overall where did he go. I mean, why do you think I immediately meant you?
Well, I mean, because that's
I mean,
what
you
people
approached
from here.
me.
Well, yeah, because you are someone that is not from here. So, okay, all right. So we didn't do it. Okay, he tells you we didn't do it, but he was here. All right. I mean, if that's what you want to know, yes, he was here. We saw him here the night he disappeared. He seemed nervous though, and he was also drinking apple juice or orange juice, something like that, right? So he wasn't drunk or anything like that. And then he was there just drinking non-alcoholic drinks. It was weird. That really got my attention. That he was drinking over there non-alcoholic drinks.
While he's talking, Kurt grabs his journal, starts flipping through the pages rapidly, and then starts reading and goes, so from my how to talk to other people guide, it says that when someone casually brings up a topic that was not brought up about previous, he sucks at reading, by the way. The person probably did it. Did you do it?
No. Hey, no, I didn't do anything. Hey, that's not what I meant. I mean, I thought you're here to investigate. No, check, please, check. And the bartender is not there. Like, I'm just gonna leave.
Guys, sir, I don't think you should leave. Guys, I think he did it. I think he might know where he is.
Oliver turns around and he says, "You think you have a lead?"
Yeah, he just kind of casually told me. I don't know what to do now.
Frank, do you know where Clover is, Frank? Frank turns around, no, I don't know. I'm just here. I don't know. Guards! And the sheriff immediately calls the guards to try to get him over there to jail. Bring him back to the sheriff's office, and we have to interrogate him more.
Actually, I think I can handle this if you give me a chance.
Okay. What do you want to do, Kurt?
Kurt disappears in front of this man.
Disappears.
Yes,
all
just
right.
Straight up disappears and then reappears behind him with a knife to his throat.
Oh shit! All right, so as you do that, everyone in the tavern, no, what's going on? More violence, and then Oliver goes, Kurt, that's not the way we do things over here, Kurt.
Oh,
Kurt,
don't worry. I'm not gonna kill him.
Ring, tell your friend from Armada to calm down, all right?
This is the way. This is the way we do things.
What do you mean this is the way to do things? That's not the way we do things over here. And he said, okay, all right, no more violence, Kurt, all right?
I promise if he gives me the information, there will be no violence. And then after that, I talk to Frank and say, now, tell me everything you know, or this knife will go into your carotid artery, and you will die in 2 seconds.
He says, no. Yes, Clover was here. He was here last time. He wasn't drinking that night. He seemed nervous. He wasn't drunk. And oh my God. Can we talk in private? Can we talk in private, please? No, I don't wanna say it out loud. Oliver, please.
And Olu just kind of just like, because everybody's tall though, so she's just gonna climb to this guy's like, kind of like on his shoulder, and then go like, just whisper it to me.
He says, all right, okay, guy. I found something here inside the bar, but don't tell the tavern, okay? Don't tell the dwarf. I saw there's a bloodstained cloak that I found that I think belongs to Clover. I found it below a table. Then I left. Okay. I have it here with me, but I promise you, it wasn't me. I was just keeping it to make sure that I give it to someone that trustful like you guys. Okay. It wasn't me. Please. He tells you.
Okay, I'll go over and relay it to Kurt and go like, he found like a cloak that might belong to Clover. It's under one of the tables in the tavern.
Why didn't he just say that? This isn't. I didn't have to do all of this. God, people are weird. Okay. And he wants to go.
It's all right, but from his cloak, from his pocket, he gets out a torn piece of and he gets out this blood-stained cloak. All right, he gets it out. And he gives it to you. What's your name or your character? Omu. He gives to you, Omu. Here here. I think it's huge. Look at it. I mean, it's quite big, right? I mean, and I found the name that Clover left, and below the bar. I think it belongs to him. And he gives you that. He gives you the bloodstained cloak, Omu. Okay.
I just have that now. I'm just gonna go over and just kind of like just fold it up though and put it in one of Cappy's pack for evidence.
All right. Omu, you are from Jestine, correct, Omu?
Yes.
All right. I need you to roll a knowledge check as you're getting that piece of cloak. It should be an easy roll.
Okay. Just remind me. It would be. Yes, knowledge. Oh boy, let's see how it goes. If it rolls.
Let's see what you get. 15 with fear. All right, 15 with fear. All right, boy. All right, so you get the cloak, right? And you look at it, and you recognize that cloak, that bloodstained cloak, is made of Jestine cut fabric, which is where you are right now. You're in Jestine, right? So, also, as you look at the blood pattern on the cloak, Omnu, you suggest that this was a wound to that Clover was wounded when he arrived to the bar, right? But the way the amount of blood on the cloth and everything doesn't suggest that it was a killing blow. It just suggests that probably whoever attacked him probably was trying to wound him, right? Or it looked more like an accidental shot or something like that. You look at the cloak, but it is from Jestine cut fabric, so you're pretty sure that it does belong to Clover.
Okay, I'll go over and put in the pack, and I'm not going to say anything right now, mostly because we've already attracted a lot of attention, but I'll keep that with me for now.
Okay, perfect. The Clank, a Silurian, goes with you, Arc Flash, right? He approaches you, Arc Flash, and he sits down and he tells you, well, tell me, how are things in Polaris right now? I haven't been there in a while since I've been arranging this wedding. How are things over there? He asks you, Arc Flash. Is Arc Flash over there again or no? Gasroll, are you there? We cannot hear you, Gasroll. We cannot hear you, Gasroll.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I found one. Okay, go come back.
Yeah, all right. He comes back. I don't know if he can try to. Gasroll, can you talk? Can you talk to see if we can hear you, Gasroll?
If you are talking, we still can't hear you.
Yeah, you're talking, we still can hear you. All right, so while that happens, I would like to know from everyone else, all right? So you got a piece of cloak, you have the testimony of this guy, the bartender is still looking for apple juice. I haven't heard from Rhea in a while. What about you, Rin? But I haven't heard from Rin in a while. Rin, what are you gonna do, Rin? What are you doing in the tavern while all this is happening?
I was kind of just watching and taking it all in.
And
trying to... Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So that's, you have this clank over here, and the sheriff tells you, hey, you know what, there's still more stuff that I would like to show you. If we are done here in the tavern, I would like to continue showing you.
Is this alive now?
There you go, we can hear you
there
now.
I just switched over to my cell phone. I don't know what's happening. It works and it stops. So the clank, obviously, I think you said was asking how Polaris was.
Correct.
And it is the same as usual. There is fighting in the thing, but no big wars. I was told that you may have had records of communications between the Clover and Cache. Are you able to provide transcripts of those?
Well, there are secrets, right, from the from Polaris novels.
Do you not wish to recover Clover? You'd think, as a Polaris, it would be in our interest to find him. This may have useful information.
Why don't you roll a presence check to see if you can convince him to share the notes?
Is anyone with me?
anyone gonna help out?
Maybe.
Anyone can help out with hope. If anyone wants to help out, what would you like to do, everyone? Are you gonna let Arc Flash do it on his own?
Kurt is still both waiting on his apple juice and also trying to figure out why the guy didn't tell the truth the first time.
Okay, let's see what the dice say.
I guess Elmu can try to help here, and a certain what to say at it then. Anything would be appreciated, because you don't want that guy dead, and if he dies, it's your fault.
Do you think he's dead? Is that your
What?
conclusion after being here only 5 minutes? Really?
Well, he may be dead.
You can see his eyes starting to get very watery. I mean, like he's about to cry. It's a little bit unusual. Go ahead.
Maybe he's not dead.
Okay,
but
we tried.
15 with fear, all right? 15 with fear.
Hey, that advantage did a ton of work.
Yep, and he says, well, I mean, if you really think that he's in danger, then I guess, yeah, I'll cooperate. What do you want to know? I mean, yeah, follow me, and he goes. I have the latest correspondence in my room, but I know by heart what Clover was saying. I mean, I can. Oh my God, you think he's dead? What do you want to know? How can I help with that? He starts getting very, very nervous.
I'm sure he's absolutely
down.
fine. He can take care of himself. Trying to like dumb him down a little bit so he's not so worried.
Okay. Then what would you? I mean, what would you like to know? I remember the transcripts very well. I know our conversations that we're having.
So specifically, I think Ark would like to know if there was any itinerary that showed maybe times and dates where Clover would be, so somebody could like if you know that somebody's going to be somewhere at a specific time, maybe that's good information to know.
Yes, we did have itinerary. The day that he was the day he disappeared, he was supposed to try out some suits, some clothes, and then actually, so he was supposed to do that. We all know that he went over there, and then after that, he was just gonna have dinner with the rest of the Polaris and the people from the town, from Jesta, and a formal dinner, and then go to sleep. He never made it to dinner. They saw him here at the bar, and then we don't know anything else about him after that.
Okay, so prior to being in the bar, we believe he may have gone to get some clothes fitted. That's helpful information. Thank you, friend.
Yes. That's all I have. So please find him, okay? Please. He's a good man. He's a good man, and he doesn't deserve what is happening to him. Okay.
Of course, they'll hopefully find him.
Yes. Okay. All right. And he goes and sits down and he just orders a drink. Your apple juice gets there. Finally, Kurt, you get your apple juice. The bartender had to go to outside town to get apple and to make it. And finally, you get your apple juice. All right. And he says, "Oh, here you go. Here's your apple juice, my friend. Hope you find. Have you find everything that you need over here in the tavern? Is there anything else I can help you out? Please ask for an alcoholic beverage. Don't ask for something else."
Do you have pomegranate juice?
Power energy juice? Is that what you're asking?
Pomegranate juice.
Oh, pomegranate juice? No, I don't. I mean, I can get it for you. It's gonna take a little bit.
And then after that, he pulls his book back out, goes to a new page. That was supposed to be a joke. I was making fun. Was that funny?
Yes, it was funny. Yes. So, oh my God, you scared me there for a minute, my friend. Okay.
Oh,
all right,
that
all
wasn't
right.
my intention. I'm very sorry.
Okay, no. Yes, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, perfect. So you don't want it, right? You we're good. Okay, all right, perfect. I'm gonna go and attend some and get someone else's order. Okay, I'll be right back. And he just moves, and he doesn't want to see you again, Kurt, at least for that night, because he doesn't want to order something that doesn't have alcohol. And he goes around and he starts asking for stuff. Anything else you would like to do in the tavern before you head out? Before Oliver takes you to another place in town. Anything else you
I
would like to
didn't
do?
pay, but I'm not about to say that.
You what? Sorry?
I didn't pay, but I'm not about to say that. I'm just trying to keep it pushing.
Yeah, the guy is nervous from you. I mean, he doesn't want he doesn't want to know from you anymore. Anything else? Everyone would like to say they would like to anything else you would like to say? You would like any other question you would like to ask Celurian or anything on the tavern? No. All right.
I think we're good.
All right, perfect. So now after that, okay, he says, I mean, you can always come back to the tavern, he says, Osiver tells you. You can always come back to the tavern. Right now, I'm just going to go and start telling you all of the places of interest in town. But anyway, we'll come back. See you, Celurian. He tells you, we'll see you later. Thank you for the information, Celurian. And Celurian, he says, yeah, no problem. I'll be here. And he just continues drinking. Then after that, Osiver takes you to the East Watch House, all right? I'm gonna change the map over here a little bit. Okay, so we change the map here, and he takes you over here to this watch house, which is on the outskirts of town. Okay, he takes you over there, and then and he says, "Well, this is the Eastern Gate Guardhouse." He tells you, there are these. I mean, the only reason I'm taking you here is because here are the logbooks that show that the gate was open just a little after curfew, the night Clover vanished. We don't know why they were open. Doesn't seem like people have seen Clover left. At least the guards that were here, they haven't seen Clover. They didn't see Clover left, but the logs, and he takes out the log. It does clearly show that someone opened the door before that night that Clover disappeared. Okay, so this is the lighthouse. Feel free to roam around and to ask questions. All right, and there are several guards inside. There are like 3 guards over there inside the guardhouse. What would you like to do, everyone?
So who's the head guard?
He says, yeah, we have. But there's a head guard over here. Do you want me to get him for you?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So they go over there and they get a human guard, and then he goes over here. So this is guard Frederick. He's the head guard for this shift. Yes. And then what would you like to ask him? I mean, what he can help you with whatever you need.
I guess sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So did you ever see Kurt? All right, sorry, not Kurt. Frederick, yes. During that night.
Oh, Clover. Did you see Clover during that night? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, Clover. Yeah. Clover.
Okay, yeah. He says, no, actually, I wasn't on duty that night. I was not on duty. I'm on duty today, but I was not on duty that night.
Okay, who was on duty?
It's another guard, Peter, but he's been, but yeah, Peter.
Peter. Okay. Right. I assume Peter's like sleeping because he's, the guard for nights.
Yes, he's definitely sleeping.
Okay. I guess when you went on your shift, did you notice anything strange?
No, Nope, I didn't notice anything strange. Like I mentioned, I wasn't on shift. And then also we're going, hey, Frederick, I think that's enough. I mean, you're letting the guard, they really need you over to take watch. I mean, there's not a lot of people here. Almost, I mean, in your mind, he needs to go back to work. I mean, there's not a lot of people here and it's a little bit tense here. So yeah, you can go back, Frederick. Osiver says, well, I guess that's it, right? I think that's all over here. You wanna go somewhere else? We can go somewhere else. Osiver starts saying, he looks nervous.
Do I have to put a knife to somebody's throat again?
We should press somebody, because the way that he said he's definitely sleeping.
Like, do I have to
Sounds
put
like
a
he
knife to
knows
somebody's
more.
throat every time we need information?
No, you don't. All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. Go ahead.
I guess to this guy here, kind of like, you should probably go over and at least say something before my friend starts putting knives through people's throat. So if you could get us Peter, that'd be great.
You're asking that to the guard, to Frederick?
Yeah.
Okay. Osiver goes, Frederick, I'll take it from here. He says, and he goes, Osiver tells you the sheriff, says, you know what, you are from Ystein, okay? Please keep this to yourself, Omu, okay? He tells you, the guard disappeared. The guard that was on duty that night, we haven't seen him since that night either, okay? But I don't wanna say anything because I don't want the other nations to incriminate us and think that we have something to do with this, okay? The log says that the door was open. When we came here, the guard that was on that shift, we could not find him. And as far as we know, he says he is sick, okay? He is sick.
Well, okay, so Peter, does he have any connection with Clover?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any connection with Clover. That's why we're not sure why suddenly he disappeared. I mean, of course, he's just a guard, right? He's just a guard. He was a guard on night shift, for God's sakes. I mean,
How long has Peter been working with you?
He's been working here for years. He's one of our most loyal guards.
Does he have family in the city?
He does. He does have family in the city. Yes, he does have family in the city. They are aware that he's disappeared, but they are also trying to keep everything under wraps because we don't want Hilltop to find out that suddenly the guard that was guarding that night disappeared when the gates opened and start blaming us for the disappearance of Clover. Okay.
Kurt walks up and asks, with book in hand, what are the wages for this job?
The wages for this job? Well, I mean, like 2 handfuls of gold per night. It's not the most well-paid job, yes, I agree, right? But I mean, it's something. It provides for a decent living.
Because my book says that some people do switch to different sides when money is involved.
But
So-
he has been loyal for Justin for so many years. I don't see him doing something like that.
When was the last time he got a raise? When was the last time he got a raise?
It says he has always been an exceptional employee. His performance review was he performed above average, and we gave him a 5% raise this last year.
Okay, so it might not be money.
I don't think it is. But please,
I bet he gets
sharing-
healthcare and dental too, right?
Yes, he does get all the benefits.
These
Every
public
single
workers,
benefit.
man, they're good benefits.
Yeah.
He's not
they can- they
guilty.
can. Yeah, so but please keep this to yourself, okay? Do not spread this rumor outside of here. I'm telling you, that Hilltop lady, he just wants any single piece of information to start blaming one of us about what's going on. Okay?
Can I
do
take a
you-
look at the gate?
Okay,
was
so look at
open?
the.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. You want to go look at the gate? Yes, go look. You go look at the gate. Who else was saying something? What about you, Frank? You were saying something. Kurt, I'm sorry, Kurt. You were saying something.
Oh no, I was just honestly I forgot what I was about to say, so it wasn't really that important.
Okay, perfect. What about you, Reen? What is Reen doing all this time?
I was really distracted. I'm sorry.
You're very shy, all right? Reen's very shy.
No, I was very distracted.
Oh, you were very distracted. Okay.
Yes.
That's okay. Don't worry. Anyway, so Reen doesn't know. So she's over there. So who's going to the gate? I believe Omnu, you're going to the gate, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So you go to the gate, Omu. Okay. Over there, you see. Roll. I need to see what you were able to see. You roll an investigation check, my friend.
Investigation. Okay. Let me see.
Is there investigation check? I really forgot. I mean, the tracing. No, it's knowledge.
Could it be
knowledge.
instinct
Yeah,
or knowledge?
Knowledge or instinct? Knowledge or instinct? You decide what you do. Knowledge or instinct?
Okay.
One of those two.
Okay. So, just to say, I do have gifted tracker, and I do have though I guess it's called amateur bounty hunter under my experience. So just in case if that helps, but I will roll the knowledge.
All right. Let's see. Yes. Let's do it.
So this is just straight knowledge, nothing extra. Oh boy.
11 with fear. All right. 11 with fear. So as you are looking over there, after a while, you do. I mean, there's a lot of mud around the gate. Okay, there's a lot of mud around the gate, and it becomes very difficult for you to walk over there around the mud. And you as you're investigating, you do see some boot prints. And as you look closely to the boot prints, there are two set of boot prints. Okay, both of them belong to Jesten's attire, right, or clothing over there. As you're looking at the boot prints, those suggest that two persons left the town. I mean, recently, right? So it seems like, based on what you're seeing there, it does seem like Clover and maybe the guards, both of them, actually left when the gate opened, right? Based on what you're obviously investigating over there. But you're gonna have to mark a stress because it was not easy to get that piece of information within all the mud and all that stuff. Okay.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Just true. Oh, there it is. All right, marker stress. All right, there we go. All right. But yeah, it doesn't look like they were dragged off. It just looked like they were walking both together out of town. Okay. I'll meet up with the rest of the group and say, okay, well, one thing. So I found two boot prints. But it looks like they just walked out of town. No dragging or any the sort of scuffle. Just tracks walking out. There's a lot of mud, so I'm not certain how much I could track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we follow the prints?
If I can try. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna try to follow the prints, the boot prints.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. All right. All of you guys go and try to follow the boot prints. Okay. I do need to have someone because it's not that it's been several days already, right? And as the boot prints, as they go out from the gate, they seem to be getting outside of the town. They start to get more difficult to trace, okay? So if you want to continue looking at it, I would like for one of you to roll some kind of instinct or knowledge check, all right? And someone else can help out if you want to, just to see
Drop a
what you
hope
can find.
to help whoever needs it.
Okay, so who's
yeah.
the-
I do have gifted tracker, so this requirement spend a bit of a hope, but I'll roll the tracking, or
All right.
I'll roll the knowledge.
Yep.
So go
Or
with
instinct.
advantage.
Or instinct. Uh-huh.
Instinct. Okay, so then we'll do instinct. And then amateur veteran doesn't really work in this kind of situation. So we'll do this here. 19 with fear.
19
Oh,
with
you didn't add
fear.
the advantage, but I feel like
Oh.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, roll a d6 more. Roll another d6.
Oh, sorry. So D6 here. 25. Jeez.
Nice! That's awesome. Perfect. So you're starting looking at the tracks, okay? And I mean, and after a while, I mean, you gain another stress because I mean, it is basically becoming more difficult to look at the tracks. Eventually, the tracks are leading outside town. All right, so they're leading outside town. Definitely, and they never seem to be dragged. Okay, and suddenly you do see on the dirt near the road, you see Clover's personal seal. Okay, it's over there lying on the floor. So that's a clear indication that Clover, it seems like he went to the road and then he did not quite continue to the road. It seems like he went through to the forest based on what you're seeing over there. Okay. Based on what you're seeing over there, and then as you're seeing that, there's as you're seeing all of that, suddenly there is a lady, an old woman that is over there close to the road. All right, she's selling bread, and she turns around. Another group of investigators, and you're here to look for the broom that disappeared, huh? Is that what you're doing as well?
You saw the first people who tried to look for him?
Yes, I saw them. They were around here. I saw them outside one day, and then I turned around and they were not there anymore. They're not there anymore. They didn't return. I haven't seen them come back to town. Not like that freaking guard that's supposed to be that keeps watch at night. I did see him as well, but at least he came back. But this group of people, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them after they were
Wait.
walking over here.
What guard came back?
Yeah, the guy that works over there. What's his name?
Did it start with a
Is
P?
it Peter?
Peter. Yeah, Peter. Yeah. He was. I don't know why I saw him here in the forest. And then I saw him here in the forest, and then after like a while, I saw him coming back to town to the guard. He was super scared, man. I never seen Peter like that. He was extremely scared, confused, just going back to the
Did he
guard.
return to the city?
Return to the city, yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, he needed to finish his shift, right? I mean, that's what I think he was doing. He was. So
Everyone in town says he's missing.
No, I saw him come back. I saw him. He was drunk. He was.
I know I should have put a knife to somebody's throat.
He was late on the shift, but he came back. He was drunk and he was panicked and he was saying all this nonsense. Just saying, "Help! I'm screwed. I cannot do this anymore." And yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was him that came back. I'm pretty sure it was him. Anyway, you want some bread?
Sure, we'll make some bread, but you said the first, the adventure team, did they go in the forest and just not return?
Yeah. Those guys I haven't seen them since that day that I went to the forest. I saw them walking around here on the road, and then suddenly I don't know where they went. I don't know. I haven't seen them several days ago. And anyway, I have to go back to Silver Bread. I mean, there's not. You're the only ones I have seen so far here, this far from town. All right. Anyway, nice meeting you, and good luck in your search. She says as she starts to come back.
Kurt starts walking back to the city, and you see, typically as he's normally walking, he just kind of looks scary. This time, he looks like he wants to be scary.
He wants to be scary. All right, so you come back, and where are you gonna go as you come back?
We're going back. I'm going back to the guard. Does anyone want to follow me?
I mean, it would seem logical that the forest is the place we need to be.
Oh, the forest makes total sense. This is out of pure anger off of the fact that they lied to us.
Ah, very good. Of course, we'll join you.
Yeah, I'll definitely join.
All right, perfect. So you go back to the guard. All Silver goes. I mean, he looks at you. That you look bad. Kurt, are you okay?
Oh,
Kurt.
I really don't like it when people lie to me, and now I gotta make it hurt.
No, Kurt, why do you say they lie? I mean, what that lady's saying is nonsense. We haven't seen the guard. I'm telling you, we haven't seen that. We haven't seen Peter in so many days.
You're lying too?
No, Kurt. And he steps back, Silver. Kurt, Omu, please, Omu.
Okay, so just to say, I can't really control him, but you do need to tell us this information, though. If you say that you already talked to the lady and that she told you that Peter came back, but you never found him, that's very important. That it's very important. You should not leave the information out, especially to Kurt.
Okay. We haven't seen Peter. That is the fact, all right? What she's saying, that's a lady that sells bread outside of town. She's not okay with her head, all right? We haven't seen Peter.
How tall is this monkey?
How tall is this monkey? He's about human size, regular size, medium size.
Like roughly like 5 feet.
5 feet, yeah, 5 something, 5'9", 5'8", 5'8", something like that.
5'8". All right. Yeah, Kurt grabs him by the throat.
Okay. Oh. Kurt.
Now, I'm going to ask you one time and one time only. Where is Peter?
I don't know.
So you
Kurt.
wish to die with this lie?
Kurt, I really don't know. I'm telling the truth, Kurt. Peter is lost.
Can I roll a instinct to see if he's like genuinely believes what he's saying, or
Of
is he still
course.
covering?
Of course you can. You roll it.
Only wants to roll.
Could I get advantage because the fact that he's been choked?
Sure. Yes. You get advantage.
You gotta ask, right?
Yep. Roll it with advantage.
Come on, let's go.
Fucking crit.
16. Nice critical hit. Perfect. So you gain 1 hope, lose 1 stress. He's telling the truth. He really doesn't know where Peter is. Peter has been lost. He's scared of Kurt over there, but he's telling the truth. He really doesn't know where Peter is. And now that the lady is saying that he came back, he's feared. I mean, he fears the worst. He fears that probably something happened to Peter when he came back to town.
Yeah, I gotta relate this.
I think he's telling the truth. We should spare him.
We really shouldn't hurt him, though. But again, you really need to tell us this information.
I'm telling you as much as I know, all right? I'm telling you as much as I know. Damn it,
Kurt
that
lets him
hurts.
go. Yeah, Kurt lets him go, but Kurt was lifting him for a good little second, so he does drop a little.
Okay, he drops a little bit. He drops to the ground and says, "My God, Kurt, don't, please. We have to trust each other, okay? We have to trust each other. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you everything that I know. I'm telling you. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you did talk with this lady, and did she tell you about what happened with the other party?
Yeah, she says that she saw them outside, and then they saw them. They disappeared. Yes, that's what she's saying, right? That's what she's saying. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. I don't. I really don't trust a lady that much, right? But yeah, I am aware. I'm aware that she said that she saw the party over here outside, and then I don't know. I mean, that's all I know. Okay, I think we should go back and just go back and just take you to the rest of these places in town. Ah, oh my God, that hurts, Gert.
I'll help him out.
All right, perfect. All right, so he wants to continue going to the town, to the rest of the places in town. What would you like to do, everyone?
As a player, my hypothesis at least is that they were taken, and it's by somebody who can erase memories, but they obviously forgot the bread seller. This is why she knows, because they didn't think that she would remember that.
You're thinking like Men in Black with the little flashy thing.
That's
and
what
they
I'm
just, like,
assuming. Something
he was
along
wearing
those
glasses or
lines.
something.
Yeah, something along those lines. Obviously, I could be wrong, but like, yeah, that's what my immediate thought would be.
Yeah, because I guess like we can go around town. We can try to see if we can find Peter, even though nobody else has, or we can just go to the forest, which
I feel like
they have
forest-
disappeared from.
I feel like forest is the faster of the two options.
It's a fast.
Seems to be pointing that way.
Yeah.
Is Rin able to? Are you in the Roll20? Are you having some problems
Yeah.
still?
I don't see Rin in Roll20. I think you disappeared, Rin, for a moment.
You see me in there now?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Scallywag. I can see you now. Rin, what do you
Okay.
say, Rin? I mean, I don't know if you have been following along, Rin, but what was your suggestion, Rin? The party believes that the forest might have some indication of where. I mean, it may have it may indicate where Clover is, and the sheriff wants to continue showing you the rest of the town, to show you the rest of the locations that may be of interest, and to just to continue interviewing more people.
I see. Would it be good to split up the party and have a few people check that out, or everyone else goes? Or would it be better to just have everyone stay together the entire time?
I think we should probably stay together because
Right
one
now,
party
stay
already
together,
disappeared to the
definitely.
forest.
Rule number 1: never split the
see.
pie.
Rule number 2: split the party when the DM wants you to stay together.
I mean, we can always look at all the locations and then just go back.
That is
That's
true.
what-
we don't
that's
really
what I
gotta
would
speed
do.
run this.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the call, everyone? What is the call?
I'm just gonna, follow Excalibur. Just see all the other locations, and then if there's no other leads, go to the forest.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
We may also find that by the time we need to go into the forest, the other two adventurers are able to assist us.
That
May
is
improve
correct.
our odds.
That is correct as well. Okay. All right. Perfect. So you want to continue walking around then? All right. So Osiver continues walking around, right? And now he brings you to the temple, right? I'm gonna change over here the map over here. He takes you to the local temple, right? I mean, it's a small church over there. He takes you over there, and inside the temple, you see that there's a lady. There's a lady halfling, and she's over there and in the middle of the temple, and she's like guiding all of the priests, and she's like telling them to do some kind of ritual, and you see a whole bunch of flowers and and fruits and food on the table, bread. And all the priests are just rushing around, and she just keeps telling you, hurry now, bring more flowers, bring bread and ham, put it on the floor. And then and the cherry goes and tells you, now that person there, she tells you, that is Costrin, all right? She is from Hilltop, okay? And she points at her. Okay,
she needs bread. We have bread.
Yes, she needs bread, but be careful, okay? She is there. She's trying to create a ritual, okay, to find out where Clover is. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't trust anything that Hilltop has to say, right? But anyway, just wanted to introduce you to her, and let's go. Costrin, here's the party that's here to assist in the investigation. Go ahead.
Before anything else, Omu is going to like go for kind of like put her hood up and is going to hide behind Kurt.
All right, perfect. So you hide behind Kurt. All right, perfect. So you roll, please, for me an agility, a finesse check to see how well you hide.
I would use a hope to help you, but then I'd be fresh out of them.
No, you're good though. This is all on Omu right now. So
let's see what you're gonna get. Finesse. 13 with hope. Nice, 13 with hope, right? So you're able to hide. Kristen is extremely busy organizing the ritual over there, and Kristen Costrin, I'm sorry, Costrin, she's extremely busy organizing the ritual over there, and she says, "Who dares interrupt me? Why are you bringing more people from the other nations? I have this under control." And
Kurt immediately cuts in and says, "Ma'am, sorry, but from what my book says, that was incredibly rude, and you need to fix your tone."
What nation are you from? Are you? I mean, based on what your horrible way of dress, I believe you're from Armada. Maybe is that? You're one of those pirates?
I don't want to do this too early, cause shit, you've been trying to bring the monster out this entire time. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to.
No. I mean, she's from Hilltop. Hilltop people are arrogant, and you don't like them, right? They're rich people, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, just a slight little thing for Kurt. Kurt, while trying his damnedest to be all soft-spoken and like well-mannered with the book, the second someone talks about Armada in a bad way or starts talking about him in a bad way, he goes full-fledged, basically ghetto. Like, it just immediately goes hood. It just starts talking mad shit.
Okay.
So like, and his voice also desperately changes.
Mm-hmm. As you start doing that, several of the people that are over there helping on the ritual, they remove their hoods and they all have arrows, right? There's like 4 people with arrows pointing at you guys. Costrin says,
because who the fuck you talking to like that, huh?
Costrin says, no. And he turns around and he tells the archers, there's no need for that, okay? We're not here to create more violence. We're just here to make sure this marriage happens, and that is why we're going to find where Clover is, and we're going to find out who of you filthy nations is behind of this. Okay?
Do you want more hood, Kurt, or no? Would you like me to reenact Hood Kurt?
What else are you gonna do, everyone? Kurt?
Alright, you got one more chance to talk shit about my nation before I really get active.
Okay, alright. Kurt, I don't know if you're talking or not, but you're muted, okay?
Shit. Am I?
Yes. Yeah, Kurt.
I could hear one of you.
I mean, Kurt,
No,
I can hear you,
can hear
Kurt. I can
Kurt.
hear you. It's Arc Flash. I'm sorry. It's Arc Flash. I'm sorry. Got it wrong. It's Arc Flash, right? Yeah. So anyway, so the lady says, "There's no need for that, okay? We are," and then Osiver tries to calm people down. And ma'am, I mean, obviously we don't want any more violence here especially not between the nations, right? Not how things are. I mean, but you do have to understand that they're here to help, right? And they're just trying to help us with this investigation. And honestly, ma'am, magic, I don't think that's gonna save or help us out in this situation. But anyway, just wanted to introduce you to the people, okay? Cousin turns around and he looks at Kurt, at Omu, at Reen, and an Arflash. He says, "Well, you better leave me alone to do this. It should be just maybe 4 more hours until I find out who made Clover disappear and where he is located. Okay, should be fairly quick with just 4 to 5 hours. We're gonna know the truth, and we're gonna start sending people to jail and to justice just like they deserve. Anything else you have for me before I continue my ritual?"
Ark is going to pipe up and mention that by his reasoning, Hilltop has the most to gain from the failures of this marriage.
It is, yes, it is true, yes.
So I hope, should you find the culprit is of Hilltop allegiance, you would treat them equally as any other nation.
Once we find the culprit, it is obvious that that nation is against peace, and that nation will be at war with Hilltop and the rest of us.
And Omu, I guess, looking at how the ritual is set up, can she see if this is like BS or not?
Yeah, sure. Roll an instinct or knowledge check, one of those two.
Oh god, instinct. I did not trust this lady, so we'll just roll this and see how it goes.
Oof.
Okay.
16 with fear. Obviously, the ritual is I mean, it is a true ritual. She may be exaggerating, right? I mean, you have known that this ritual is used to find objects, right, and small objects, but never so far you have never heard about this ritual being used to find missing persons, right? But it is a ritual that is used to find objects that are lost. Okay.
Okay. All right. But she's not going to attract this person's attention, so she's not going to say anything right now.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Anything else you would like to do? What about you, Reen? I haven't heard from you for a while, Reen.
Is there anything to like investigate here?
Sure, you can always try to investigate. Why don't you roll an instinct check, Reen, and let's see if you find something.
I got a 7 with hope.
A 7 with hope. All right. Well, at least you gain hope. Okay. At least you gain hope. As you are walking over there around, you don't find anything around the church, but you do see that Costrin. She's. I mean, after she tells you that. I mean, it seems like no one wants to talk to her anymore, from you guys. And she turns around, and you know that she talks a lot to one of the archers, right? It seems like one of the archers, maybe her confidant, those archers that she has, and it seems like he may know. I mean, he may know also some information. That's the only thing you notice, okay? That she's talking more to one of the. There's like 7 archers, and she's always talking to one of them. That's all you're able to get with your 7. Okay.
Alright.
And just a quick lore-ish question. So you mentioned the gods earlier. Is it Hilltop that are like the religious community? So the church and the temple would really be Hilltop related, or do all of the nations?
It is Hilltop related. They are a theocracy that exerts a monopoly on access to the gods. Yes.
Okay, so if you want to pray to the gods, you got to be with Hilltop, pretty much.
Exactly, yeah. And they're using and they use that to control the rest of the nations, right? That's why she directly went to the temple as soon as she got there.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. All right. Perfect. Anything else you would like to do, everyone, inside the temple?
Reen, when you got that information that that she was talking to one of the guards, like specifically, did you relay that to the rest of the party or no?
Yeah, I'll relate to the rest of the party. I'll nudge and be like, oh, that guard. She seems to be talking to her a little bit more than others. They might know something.
Okay. Umu, do you want to try to hide behind someone else for a second?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I'm about to do a thing. So I'm about to mark a stress and teleport behind the guard's shadow, but also I'm going to be hidden, but instead of hidden, it's cloaked. So they can't see me.
Okay, all right. So inside the church, you're doing that? Okay.
Inside the church,
perfect. Perfect. So you're over there, and you are behind this guard. And all of the other guards get their robes on, except this one. I mean, he doesn't put his robe back on, and he just stays there, standing with the bow and arrow. He seems to be like the personal guard of Gostren. And then, and what about the rest? Are you guys leaving, or are you gonna stay there inside the church? The rest of you.
I'm like hiding behind a pillar.
I think Omu can hide behind Ark if he wants, and Ark will just kind of stay there and look wider.
Okay. Then yeah, Omu's gonna hide behind a arc then.
All right.
Just casually be looking around.
Okay. All right. Gostren throws her back and he tells the guard, these guys are gonna leave. He tells the guards, I don't know, but we cannot be, too obvious that we don't want them over here, right? Just let them be here a little bit, and then they'll eventually leave. Don't worry about that, Gostren. Gostren turns around and says, you still have the page, right? The guard says, yes, still have it here. It's safe with me. There's no way anyone else can find it, okay? Okay, all right.
I'm about to pickpocket.
Okay, all right. So you're about to pickpocket, all right? Kurt, roll. What? Go ahead, sorry.
I immediately have advantage on this. This is why I'm doing this.
Okay. Why do you have immediate advantage on you?
Because I'm a rogue.
Because you're a rogue. That is true. That is true. You're a rogue. All right, perfect. So roll to, what is it? It will be a finesse check?
Yup.
Yep, a finesse check. Roll a finesse. Finesse with advantage.
23 with fear.
23 with fear. So you are able to get the piece of paper from the guard's pocket. But you do get his attention because you roll with fear, all right? You get his attention. You say, "What are you doing over here? Get out of here! We're doing a ritual over here, my friend. Get out of here!" And then the rest of the archers, they remove the rope. Gostren turns around. I told you to get out of here. Get them out of here now! Everyone out! The old archers start to just.
He ain't looking. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
He ain't looking for it. I'm a dead.
Please leave, all right? Mark a stress, my friend. Mark a stress for all this commotion, and they start just kicking you out of the church as you get the piece of paper. Osiver says, "Come on, guys, let's just get out of here. I just wanted to. I mean, there's no need to stay more time over here in the temple. Just leave Gostren to what she's doing." The only thing that I'm a little bit concerned now is that she says that in 4 hours she's gonna know who did this. So I wish we can find out before that where is Clover. Okay, but come on, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, and then Elsevier just tells you to get out of the temple. What do you do, everyone?
Oh, I look up what the paper says.
All right, you look about the paper. You were
wait,
saying something, Green?
yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask if they had the paper.
Oh yeah, they had the paper. All right, perfect. So they had the paper. What about you, Omnu and Arc Flash?
We
Yeah,
go
so we're
back
bringing
slowly out of the church,
Alright,
so nobody
alright.
sees Omu.
Yes,
Alright,
thank you.
perfect.
Omu is going to go over, and I guess we're taking out evidence. She'll take out the bloody piece of cloak that she has.
All right, perfect. So you get out. You look at the paper that you had on your hands, Kurt. Elsevier tells you, Kurt, I saw what you did over there. All right, let's go to my office. I don't trust. I mean, there's a lot of people in the streets, right? And he says, I don't trust you reading that in front of probably possible spies from Hilltop. All right, just keep it there. Let's go to my office and we can read over there. Is that okay?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, perfect. So, anything else you would like to do before you head out to the office of the sheriff?
Just gonna put the cloak back into Cappy's thing, and then we'll head out.
That cloak might fuck us up later, by the way.
I was gonna ask something regarding the cloak, but I think I'll wait till we see all the evidence.
Okay, so the cloak is the one that has the blood, right? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Just
that
stained
cloak's
fabric or
definitely
something.
That
What do you
cloak's gonna
wanna
fuck us over.
Maybe. I don't know. What do you want to ask about the cloak, Reen? Go ahead. Ask something about the cloak. What are you gonna ask?
What I was gonna do was, like the druid, the transformation. I was gonna switch into like a dog, right, and see if I could track it from the blood on the cloak.
That may be a good idea. You wanna do that over there in the public, or you wanna wait until you get to the sheriff's office?
I'll wait.
All right, so you'll wait. Perfect. So everyone has, but that's a great idea, okay? So you finally get to the sheriff's office, okay? So I'm gonna change the map over here, right? So you get to the sheriff's office, and then you make it there. You go inside, and I'm gonna change the map. Okay, no, you go inside the sheriff's office, and this says, all right, we should be safe over here. Let's go upstairs to my office. Right, and then you wanna open the paper over there? Well, what you wanna do, Kurt?
When we get into the office, we all can read what the paper says.
All right, perfect. So you go up to the first floor is, I mean, there's the whole is the building is empty. On the first floor is like it's just some regular there's sofas and things like that. That's where all the guests arrive. But his personal office is actually upstairs, right? So he goes upstairs and you see a desk, right? And you get over there and then he tells you, Kurt, close the door, right? Let's look at this here. We wanna make sure that there's no one outside. And he looks at the window outside. Doesn't seem to be anyone. Okay, what are we gonna do, everyone? What's planned?
He takes out the bloody cloak, and then I guess we'll see what the paper says. But she'll let the party know that the guy earlier had it and where he found it from.
Okay, all right. So you open the paper, Kurt. The paper, it logs a confession of concern from a town resident who say that he saw something was too afraid to go to the sheriff. Okay, it's a torn page from a divine record at the local from the records from the temple, and the confession says that it's about two locals. He overheard two locals mentioning that there was something happening at the cabin in the Eastern Hills, and they're waiting for the storm to pass. Okay, that's what the paper says, Kurt.
Hey.
Was that Eastern or Western Hills?
It's Eastern Hills.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I put it over there. That's what the paper says, and he says, Eastern Hills. Well, yeah, there are some cabins over there on that side. We went over there and we start looking. We did some research over there. My team went over there to do some research, right? I should find here some information about the investigation my team performing. He's looking at his papers, trying to find what were the findings that his team encountered when they went over there and started looking at the cabin. Anything you will go ahead?
Yeah. So where we were at when we tracked down the where that bread selling lady was that around where the cabin were, or no?
When you saw, you're asking the sheriff that?
Yeah, where we found that bread lady, was it near the cabins, or at least the area where the
he says yes. There are cabins over there on that side. But I'm telling you, there was someone. I believe I'm pretty sure I sent someone over there to look for it, and then here, and he gets a map, right? And he gets a map, and he has several notes here. These are the notes from the party that went and investigate the cabins there. And as he's showing you the map, suddenly from the curtains, there's a man appears with a knife, and he holds the sheriff, and he puts his knife on his throat. And he says, this is a man, bald, no hair, young, strong guy. He holds the sheriff by the throat, and he tells him, he's just telling you, tell them to stop this. Tell them! He tells Silver, tell them to stop this investigation. The sheriff doesn't say anything, but he looks scared, and this guy is holding his knife on his throat, and he seems to be very, very nervous. What do you guys do?
I mean, two could play that game. Y'all want me to teleport behind him and do the same shit?
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Useful.
We're going bad for bad with like threatening, I guess.
I guess knowing that Kurt is probably gonna do this, can I try to grab the arm of the guy? Because I feel like there could be some involuntary stabbing here.
So you wanna grab the arm from Kurt? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, grab the arm of the guy that he's about to grab.
Okay. So you get close to the guy, all right? I need you to roll some kind of ability. How are you gonna do? Strength, agility? What you want to roll?
I guess it would it be grappled then?
Yeah. So it will be like a strength check, all right?
Okay. So I'm grabbing. Hopefully that's a good enough distraction for Kurt.
All right, perfect. So roll.
That's 11 with help.
11 with hope. Unfortunately, as you try to grab the person, you failed. Okay, you failed. You don't grab him. And immediately it's my turn now because you failed. As that happens, he says, they're attacking us! And behind you, another man appears with a knife, and he is going to attack Rin, who is behind Rin. I'm gonna do a roll, Rin. He's gonna attack with his javelin. And Rin does a 10 hit, Rin.
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna use one more fear because I have a lot of fear. All right. I'm gonna use a lot of fear to activate the person that is holding the sheriff by the throat, and he is going to also attack you, Omnu. Okay. And that is 13 to hit, Omu.
Nope, it does not. I have 14.
All right, perfect. That does not hit. And we're gonna take a 5-minute break as you're gonna get into your first combat of this adventure. And I'm gonna change the battle map so we can go over there. But let's take a 5-minute break and then we come back. I think we're just gonna go until probably 9:30, and then we're gonna call it there. But let's take a 5-minute break. We're just gonna do some rounds of combat so everyone can know how combat works, and then we're gonna end this session over there. Okay? So let's take a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back, everyone.
I've been working stress a lot because I've been doing this teleportation thing. I have 2 more slots left.
Why you keep teleporting?
It's fun.
So I was doing it just before we were reading the note. I've got this clarity of nature. Basically allows you to sit and go kumbaya for a minute and clear some stress. I was gonna do that. I didn't realize you were so low.
I mean, I'm at 4 out of 6 now because I'm about to teleport behind this guy and then get a sneak attack in. So,
I have a potion of whatever you stamina potion.
Stamina, yeah.
I can give it to you if you want.
After the fight.
Alright.
Also with that whole cloak thing, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna bite us in the ass because they're just gonna look for Clover's cloak when they do the ritual.
Yeah, and then they're gonna kill us.
Have it. Yeah, and we're gonna have it, and they're gonna think that we did it, even though we just showed up. So we're gonna get rid of that.
So.
Well, it might be a good idea to give that to the sheriff to hold as evidence, and then at least it doesn't look bad on us.
And still, they could probably try to spin it and be like, God told me or some shit.
What if we just sabotage the ritual? And I think they'd all kill us.
They'd probably kill us. They was like, storming a church with 7 armed guards and a named character probably isn't the smartest decision.
Nah.
Yeah. We'd probably have to hide in the forest or something, because I don't see much else we can do with it.
We should probably use it to try and track him first, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta hope that he still has something on him, though, like something that we know that he has on him.
Well, there's blood on it, so it just smells like him.
Oh wait, because I think we have the cloak and then his personal seal. So. Oh boy. Okay. We'll see how that goes.
All right, everyone. So
let's worry about the people in front of us first, though.
You are seeing the map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, perfect. Why is Kenku not playing? I cannot hear Kenku, and that.
Is there Kenkus in Daggerheart?
Is there Kenkus? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't remember if there's Kenkus in Daggerheart. That's actually a good question.
I think it might be muted or deafened.
Say words out loud.
But it was working. I don't know what happened. Okay. So I think I know what I'm gonna do then. If Kenku is not working, let me just try something here. If not, I'm gonna have to do this. Let me see if that works. Are you hearing Kenku now?
I mean, I basically mute Kenku every time, so I'm not gonna be the best.
No.
I can hear Kenku.
I can't hear him. I just have to bump him up.
Okay, yeah, I can hear Kenku as well. All right, perfect. I think I know what happened. All right, so let me get. All right, so. Oh wow, that's loud. Okay, perfect. So we are here in the first combat. Okay, so I just did my 2 actions. I have 10 fear right now. It is now your guys' turn. So this is the 2nd floor of the building. This is the 2nd floor over here. This is the 1st floor. I think I got it wrong. I think I got it the other way around. I think this is the 2nd floor and this is the 1st floor. So the 1st floor is where you have no, this is correct. This is the 2nd floor and this is the 1st floor. Okay, perfect. So you're over there. This is Osiber. This is one of the people that is behind that is holding him in place, and this is the other one that is behind. All right. So what are you gonna do, everyone? This guy has Osiber with the knife on his throat. All right, and he wants you to stop the investigation. What are you guys gonna do now?
First, can you give me access to my token?
That is a great thing. You know, you are right. Let me give you access to all of your tokens because you will need it, okay? So that's that. This one is gonna be, there you go. So you should be able to have access to your tokens now, all right? Perfect. What are you guys gonna do?
All right, so I am here.
Okay.
Because I teleported into his shadow and I am still cloaked. So I get a sneak attack with my dagger.
All right, perfect. Let's do it then.
Does an 11 hit with hope?
An 11 does not hit. Does not hit, and it is my turn, all right? So the fact that you are beside me, he is going to drop. Let me see. Oh, this is super cool now. All right, perfect. So he is going, I guess, a vulnerable target within close range. On a success, okay, but when a lieutenant makes a successful attack against a PC, you gain, okay. All right, so he is going to attack you as you are just beside him, but he has a javelin on one hand, and on the other hand he has the knife holding on the throat of the sheriff, and he's going to try to attack you, all right, with his javelin as you're over there in front of him, and that is a 16 to hit, my friend.
Yep.
16 to hit, and you are going to take a total of that's 5 physical damage. Okay. Five physical damage, and every time that you hit, that these guys hits, I gain a fear. So I'm gonna activate one fear to activate the guy behind me, and he's gonna go over here and he's going to try to attack. This should be here. He's gonna try to attack you as well, Rin. Okay. And Rin, that is a 23 to hit, Rin. So I guess
Oh my
that's
god.
gonna hit.
Yeah,
Alright,
definitely.
You're gonna take a total, Rin, of 4 points of damage. 4 physical damage, Rin, okay? Alright, it is your turn, guys. What are you gonna do?
Almu is going to try to focus on this guy here. So, first things first, I'm going to spend a hope and make an attack with my Ranger's Focus. So let's see here. Let's attack here with my. Oh, there it is. So I'll attack with my short bow at him, and then see. 12 with fear.
12 with fear. You do not hit, my friend. You do not hit, and you roll with fear. So it's my turn again. This guy here, I mean, he sees that he's hitting Rin, and he's been successful. So he's gonna try to hit Rin again. And Rin, that is a 6, 7, 8, 9 Rin to hit. Does a 9 hit, Rin?
No, it does not.
No. This guy here gets the sheriff, he throws him out of the window, all right? And that's his action. He throws him out of the window. And as he throws him out of the window, you see who's closer. Oh, you're close over here, Kurt. You see as he throws him out of the window, you see an archer coming down and getting the sheriff by the throat, okay? And he's trying to pull him away, all right, or to take him away. So that I use a fear to do that, and that is what I do. It's your turn, guys.
Are you telling us what's going on outside?
Oh, absolutely.
What are you guys gonna do now?
Because I don't really want to. I kind of want to jump out the window to go, grab him. But my rolls have been bad so far. So anybody else want to do anything? Preferably that hits with hope.
Is there a window here that I could see out of? There.
Yes, you can see something from there.
Okay, so Ark After being told that, hey, it looks like somebody's taking the sheriff, Ark is going to try and move. I don't know how you actually move.
You drag
the
the
measurements.
token?
Am I on measurement?
Let me change the measurement.
There we go. Okay, so I move over to the window, I take a look outside, and then I'm going to use my Vicious Entangle to try and pull up some vines to stop him.
Alright. Roll.
I make a spellcast roll with a +2. It's a 15 with fear.
15 with fear. 15 with fear. Give me a minute over here. 15 with fear and
So he's within far range, so he is temporarily restrained. And assuming that hits, does 15 hit?
The 15 does hit. Yes, it does hit.
Okay.
It does hit. All right. So you do hit. So he's temporarily restrained. And you do any damage?
Yeah, I do 1d8 plus 1, which is a 4.
Okay, 4. All right, 4. Okay, perfect. So you do hit. This is a young guy. All right, he's a young guy. So he's restraining. He's screaming with pain. He's probably about 19, 20 years old. He seems to be very young. And he's restraining. He lets the sheriff go. The sheriff falls to the ground, and he's free. But you roll with fear, right, my friend? You roll with fear.
I did. Yep.
You can still move if you want to, right? You can still move a little bit if you want to.
I moved over towards the window so I could see him.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of my to aim down.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So as you do that, let me see what I'm gonna do here. Okay, perfect. So as you do that, I am going to give me a second here. I'm gonna activate. Well, the archer is over there holding. I mean, he's okay. Perfect. So I'm gonna activate this guy here. He is going to. He's going to try to. He jumps out of the window as well. Okay. He jumps out of the window. He gets as an action. He gets the monkey, sheriff, and he continues walking. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He moves over here, and he screams, "Cover me! Cover me!" And I'm gonna activate another fear to activate this guy over here. He's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He moves over here, and he's gonna try to attack you, Kurt. All right, because you're the one that is closer to the window, and that is a 6 to hit, Kurt. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna activate one more fear, and this guy gets out of these restraints, right? And that's what that I mean. I'm using my action to do that, and he just falls to the ground. He moves a little bit back, and he just prepares his arrow to attack. It is your turn, guys. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the window here, and we're gonna shoot this guy.
All right, let's do it. Try to shoot the guy. All right, perfect.
Yeah, so I'll spend a hope again, and try to attack this time to try to get my Winder's focus on, and roll 14.
It does hit. Nice. There you go.
Okay.
First hit. All right, perfect. Let's see. Roll your damage.
Alright, so that's the damage here. 9 damage, jeez.
9 damage. All right, this is something. It's something. All right. So the guy's still alive, but he gets you do attack him. It's still your turn, guys. What are you gonna do?
Y'all want me to jump? Well, let's jump out the window and more just teleport behind this dude's shadow.
Rin, did you want to do something first? Guy's beating you up and then he just ran away.
Yeah, I know he really did just run away from me. You think it'd be a good idea to attack them, or is there any way I can attack anyone that's outside?
That is outside. Do you have any range attacks, Rin?
I have Unleash Chaos.
Unleash
It's within
Chaos?
far range.
All right. So I mean, you look through the window, and yeah, you can reach them.
Which one was the one that took damage again?
This is the one that took damage. This one over here. Both of them are damaged. I mean, this is a young guy. He looks pretty wounded. This guy took damage, but he looks stronger. He's the one that is holding the monkey, by the way, or the sheriff.
I'm gonna attack the one that's holding the sheriff
All right.
with Unleash Chaos.
Roll to attack, Ring. All right, roll to attack.
I got a 7 with fear.
7 with fear. Unfortunately, you do not hit, and he's coming back to me. This guy over here, he is supposed to be covering the tracks of the other guy, so he's going to try to attack you. Kurt, there's a 4 hit, Kurt. Okay, I'm gonna activate one more fear to activate this guy outside, the archer. The archer gets his arrow, and he's gonna attack whoever is on the. He's gonna attack here, Arc Flash. All right, he's gonna attack Arc Flash, and that is 14 to hit Arc Flash.
Yep, that's gonna hit my evasion.
That's gonna okay, Arc Flash. You're gonna take a total of 5, 6, 7, 8 physical damage, Arc Flash.
Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my armors to drop that to minor.
All right, perfect. And I'm gonna activate one more fear. This guy is gonna start running away with the sheriff. It's your turn, guys.
Is the guy who's running away still technically in field of vision?
He's still in field of vision.
I teleport behind the shadow.
You teleport behind the shadow. How far can you teleport, friend?
Far range. Yeah.
Far range? Okay.
Yeah.
You teleport behind the shadow. I'm gonna have to increase the map size a little bit, okay? All right, so I'm gonna increase this map size, okay? Give me a second here. So I'm gonna have to. So far range. Okay, let me see. The guy was here, right? So let me see. He can move all the way. He's actually moving. And he can move all the way to here. You can move far range, you said?
Yeah.
All right, so let me see if you're able to reach him. I think you can only make it to here, all right? So he's not close to you, okay?
Yeah.
He's not close to you. And actually, Kurt, we're gonna have to do a chase dynamic over here, all right? Because you're gonna have to chase him in order to get him. He's pretty far.
By pretty far, is he like 3 squares away?
No, more than that.
Fuck.
Yes, more than 3 squares away.
No,
So-
more than 3 squares from being far away.
More than 3 squares from being far away, yes. Yes.
Is he more than 6 squares from being more than far away?
It's a little bit more than that.
Damn, how far did this man run?
So, have you ever done a chase encounter in Daggerheart, by the way? Anyone?
No, I have not.
No, you have not? Okay. So how that works, I'm going to have 2 dice. 2d6, all right? One of them is going to represent Kurt, or you guys that are trying to chase this guy. And one of them is going to represent the enemy with the sheriff. I'm going to start with your dice. Kurt is going to be on 6, your d6. And the enemy is going to be on 3, okay? Your goal is to do actions to try to reach the enemy, and every time you succeed, I'm gonna bring your dice down by 1 or by 2, depending on your roll. If you're able on the same number as the bandit, then you got up to him, all right? But if you fail, then the bandit number is gonna go down. So right now he's in 3, so you're gonna continue to go down and watch, and once he reaches 0, he's out of your sight, okay? So right now it's in 6 for you, and I'm gonna put 4 for the bandit. It's gonna be on 4 for the bandit. So you have to succeed 2 times probably in order to be able to catch him. But
There's like a basic agility rule.
it depends on what you're gonna do. It all depends on what you're gonna do. If you're just running, then yes, it's an agility check. If you're using some type of magic to hold him, then you roll for that magic. Depends on what you're trying to do to hold him, all right? All right, perfect. So it's still your turn, guys. You are chasing Kurt. The other people are inside the inside the building over here. So what are you guys gonna do now? It's still your turn. I'm gonna put here I'm gonna put Kurt and the guy just to make sure that I have the distance over there from the way. It's your guys' turn. What are you guys gonna do now? You have Kurt chasing, and you got the other guys inside. What are you gonna do? Sorry.
Ark's right next to this guy that came up to him, so he's gonna clench his fist, which kind of glows and sparks, and he's gonna use his hand runes to try and punch this guy.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's a 15 with hope.
15 with hope. You do succeed. All right. Roll your damage.
Gonna be 1d10. One
damage. All right.
Well, I got some hope, though.
You got some hope and you succeed, so it's still your turn, guys. It's still your turn. Okay, before you do something, I'm going to use a fear. And I'm going to activate this guy that is here in the middle. And he's still covering. He's still trying to cover. He's trying to be a distraction so that way you guys don't go and chase. And he's going to try to hit you, Ark, right? And that is 14 plus 2, 16 to hit, Ark.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
And you're gonna take a total of 5 physical damage. I'm gonna activate.
Just 1 hit point.
Alright, I'm gonna activate one more fear. I'm gonna activate the Archer. The Archer is gonna hit at you as well. And that is a 13 to hit. Does that hit?
Who's it going for, sorry?
Arc Flash.
Yep. 13 will hit too.
You take 4 physical damage.
Ow.
Alright. And it is your turn. What are you guys gonna do?
So after becoming a pincushion, sorry guys, just gonna do a quick Ark's gonna kinda just start repairing himself, like a little arc welder comes out from a panel and he just starts patching himself up. So I'm going to use my regeneration feature, which is spend 3 hope, and I can clear 1d4 hit points.
All right, perfect. So you recovered some hit points. So it's still your turn, guys. What are you going to do now?
Elmo is going to go after this guy here, the other archer.
Okay.
I'm still technically focused on the other guy, so I can't really do much, but I will just try to do a normal short bow attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's go with this here. 19 with help.
19 with hope. You do hit. Roll your damage.
Alright, so this will be 6 damage.
6 damage. How do you want to kill the first enemy of the campaign?
Holy crap. Yeah, so I guess with this archer, because they're distracted trying to turn Ark into a pincushion, she's just gonna go over and do the arrow to the eye.
Alright, perfect. An arrow to the eye. The young lad falls to the ground as he gets an arrow to the eye. Okay, it's still your turn, guys. What are you gonna do now? You know what? I'm gonna activate one fear. And I'm gonna activate this guy to move a little bit further away from Kurt. So now the dice from the guy goes down to 3. So Kurt, you're at 6. The guy that is holding the monkey is at 3. Your turn, guys. What are you gonna do?
Throwing chili. That is a 10 with hope. At least I got
10 with hope. What are you trying to do?
I'll just run towards him.
Run towards him. All right, perfect. So you run towards him. Give me a second over here. That is a failure, my friend. Okay, a 10 with hope is a failure. Let me see. Failure with hope. Okay, perfect. So it's a failure with hope. So the guy is almost out of sight, but he's still there. He's a number 2 and you're a number 6. Okay. As you start running, you run a little bit, but there's a lot of people there's a lot of crowd, and they just get in front of you and they block your way. Devastation. Who else is gonna do something?
Can I attack the person that's next to me?
Yes, you can, Rin. You can.
I'm gonna try and use Unleash Chaos again, and hopefully I don't miss.
All right, let's do it.
Dude, let me roll. I got a 13 with hope.
13 with hope. You do hit. Roll your damage and you gain hope, so that's good. All right, roll your damage.
I got a 9.
9 damage. That's good. That's actually good. All right, that's actually good. The guy's still alive, but he took a big hit, and he's starting to look very wounded, and there's a lot of blood coming out from his body. It is still your turn, guys. What else are you gonna do?
Omu is going to call for Cappy, and we're jumping out the window.
All right, perfect. So you're jumping out the window, my friend. All right, so you jump out the window. All right, perfect. What else are you gonna do? You're gonna move. Where? Sorry.
Yep. So I have, let me see, I do have Ranger's Focus, so I know precisely where the guy I marked is. So I'm just going to haul ass after him.
All right, perfect. So you're gonna have to roll an agility check to use all of your movement. Okay.
He said,
It's
strength?
No, agility.
Agility. Okay. So 17 with fear.
With fear. So you succeed, but you get shot. You get chopped to Kurt, but because you have to move away between people, you are gonna gain 1 stress, and it is my turn. So I'm gonna activate this guy that is inside the building, and he's going to try to attack Arc first. All right, in order to attack Arc, and that is a 19 to 21 to hit Arc.
Yep. Not too evasive.
21 to, I see that, all right? 21, that wasn't a word that you were not that evasive, right? 21 to hit, and that's gonna be a total of 5, 6, 7, 8 physical damage.
Okay, so as I get hit, I'm going to try and use my Room Ward domain card, which lets me spend a hope and try to... it reduces the damage by a 1d8. So... Cool.
Okay, alright.
So that 8 becomes 7, so it's still major damage.
Oh
It didn't break, which is good.
Alright, perfect.
All good.
Perfect. All good. So as the guys do that, he's gonna do another action called more where that came from. And it's an action, and he calls for another archer, and he says, just cover his tracks, and another archer is gonna appear. And he's gonna appear behind you guys, behind Kurt and Omu, and he's going to try to attack Omu from behind, all right? And that is a 13 plus 14 to hit Omu.
That just hits.
That just hits, all right, Omu. So you're gonna take a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 physical damage, Omu.
I'll use an armor. So,
all right. So it's your turn, guys. What are you gonna do?
Omu, you want to chase after the sheriff while I double back and take care of this archer?
Yeah.
Okay. How far is the archer behind me?
Not that far. He's about that distance that you see over there, at close range.
I bet. I am now all of a sudden behind him.
All right.
Back stress. Wait. Yeah, I'm at max stress. And we are going to sneak attack. Please hit. My rolls have been horrible. 15 with hope.
15 with hope. You do hit. Roll your damage.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Yes.
These guards are some very young. They're very young. How do you want to kill your second enemy off?
Damn. Okay, one shot.
Yes.
Kurt spawns behind him as he draws his bow for his next shot and walks past him, slicing his head clean off.
Okay, alright. So you go behind him, you slice his head clean off, falls to the ground, alright? So he's dead. He's just a young guy, my friend. A young guy you just killed over there, but that's okay. Alright, so that's
I'm not much older.
Yeah, alright, perfect. It's still your turn, my friends. What are you gonna do now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep chasing. I have him marked, and I'm going to see if I can slow him down with my with an arrow.
Alright, let's do it. So
Alright.
that will be like a regular attack, right? With advantage or something like that?
Let's see. Make an attack since targets, and then yeah. Okay. So we'll go for attacking, disadvantage, and roll. 21 with fear.
21 with fear. So you succeed, okay? So you are able to stop him. Okay, you are able to stop him. Success with fear. Okay, perfect. So you are on 5 and he is on 2. Okay. Alright, so he is on 2 and you are on 5. So you stop him temporarily and you get closer to him. Alright. It is my turn now as you roll with fear.
Would he also do damage or no?
Yeah, roll the damage. That is correct. Roll the damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, because you're attacking, huh? Roll the damage.
Do this here. There it goes. 6.
Oh my god, 6 damage. 6 damage. Okay, alright. The guy is still alive, but he is limping and he is extremely injured. You roll with fear. Do I have any attack from afar? No, I don't have any attack from afar. So I'm gonna activate this guy over here that is inside the building. He's very bloodied and he seems to be. He's very bloodied and he's injured, but he's determined to stop you from getting away. And he's going to try to attack you, Rin. Rin, that is a 19 to hit, Rin.
It does hit.
It does hit, Rin, so you're gonna take a total of 8, 9, 10, 11 physical damage, Rin.
Can I use an armor to lower that?
Yes, you can. You can use your armor to lower it, okay?
How much you said? 11?
Yes, 11.
Okay.
Alright. Perfect. It is your turn, guys. What are you gonna do?
Should we just end this guy, Rin?
Yeah,
I
can
haven't
we
got
kill
enough
him?
hope. I was gonna say tag team, but I'm short. Never
you
mind.
can
I have
tag team.
4 hope. We can still tag team. I have it.
You want to trigger it?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it.
It's time.
It's time. Perfect.
So I think what I would like to try and do from my side is I'm going to use Vicious Entangle, even though we're in a building, to try and just like hold him firm in place, so Ring can go and do whatever she wants to do to him.
All right, perfect. So, Rin, what would you like to do, Rin?
Probably just use my normal attack.
All right, so both of you are gonna roll. You roll your Vicious Entangle and you roll your regular attack ring. And after you roll, you're gonna decide which roll we're gonna use.
I rolled an 8 with
He rolled a
critical.
crit.
Ooh, and he rolled
Yeah.
a critical hit. All right, perfect. So
I
critical
really
hit.
wish the crits were a different color. That doesn't look like it was crit.
So perfect. So you roll a critical hit. So both of you are gonna gain 1 hope, reduce 1 stress. Both of you, and both
The
of you
man's dead.
are going to roll your damage dice. Okay. Both of you are gonna roll your damage dice, and let's see how much. And then we're gonna add the damage, and that's how much you're gonna.
I got a 9.
9. What about you, Gastro? What's your damage?
So I rolled a 2, but didn't you? On a crit,
Yes,
don't we
but
add the full
yes.
damage?
Yes, and you add
So
the
it's
full damage.
8 plus
So
2, so 10
exactly.
total.
And what about you, Excalibur?
Yeah, I got a 9.
No, but then what is your maximum dice damage that you can? Because it was a critical hit.
The maximum was 8 plus 1, and I just rolled it.
Okay, so you got a 9 plus 8, so that's 17.
It's 17? My
yes,
god.
because it was a critical
We're
hit.
doing
right?
work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
17.
So
God,
you
this
max
guy's
the dice,
dead.
and then you roll again and take that.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see.
Perfect. So that's 19 plus how much you got the class roll?
So 10.
Perfect. So both of you, tell me, how do you want to kill this enemy that is in the middle of, that is inside the cherry's house trying to stop you? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna stop him? How your tactic works?
Vines, woody twig-like vines, kind of reach up from the ground and then bind his feet, and then carry on up his body and bind his hands together so he can't move. And then, Rin,
I just
what are you gonna do?
I use my short staff and I like add to the magic with the vines, and it like goes around their neck until it just breaks it completely.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so that's nasty, but yeah, so that guy is dead in front of you. Wreck his neck. The vines come out and they electrify this guy, and he just falls to the ground dead. Now it's all up to Kurt and Omu. What are you two guys gonna do? You're chasing this person, okay? So he's about to escape. What are you guys gonna do?
So, because I got him pretty bloody, can I use that blood to track him down?
To track him down. You use the, okay, yes, you can use that blood to track him down, all right, to try to move faster. Yes, you can. I roll an instinct check, and someone can actually, if someone can find a creative way to help him, you can also try to help him out to see if his roll is successful or not. Anyone would like to help him out, or just gonna?
I want to
let
help him, but I'm trying to think of something.
Okay, all right.
I think I'm too far away.
Hey, it's never too far away. If you come up with a creative way to help him out, I will let you do it.
Yes. Just to ask, I do have my capybara that I'm riding on. Can they help me with just to smell the blood? I don't-
Do you have any experience that allows you to do that?
Oh, actually, no. I just looked at my companion. They don't. Nope. They don't
No.
they're friendly and they have I do have amateur bounty hunter, but that's all I have.
Okay. Amateur bounty hunter. Maybe
You
can
say
use
you're on a
experience.
capybara.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
a capybara.
If you'll let me, so I'll use a stress and turn into a coyote, and then howl to basically scare the capybara, make it run faster.
There you go.
Does
That's
that work?
awesome. That works. Use a stress and gain 1 hope, and use 1 hope. Use a stress and a hope to give him advantage. All right. So that's 1 advantage over there. Anyone else would like to give him advantage to increase his odds.
Could I do like the same exact thing?
Just two.
Yeah,
Pack of wolves attacking this capybara.
Yeah, why not? Scaring the capybara, that's the tactic. Right, perfect. So you do the exact same thing. So there's two wolves chasing the capybara, and then, so yeah. So use one hope, and you're gonna have two advantage dice, and we're gonna. So you can
How
use.
far is he from me right now?
He is from you. Give me a second over here. He is from you far distance.
If I use another stress, even which is gonna make me mark a HP, to teleport to him and then smack the capybara on the ass so it can run faster.
Okay, alright. Torturing. Alright, perfect. So you're gonna have 3 advantage, alright? 3 of them. Alright, man. So let's do it. Roll, and you have 3 that
Yep,
you can use, okay?
Let's go. Are you kidding me? Altogether, even with 3 advantage, I got 11.
With hope, though. 11 with hope. 11 with hope, alright? 11 with hope. Let me see here. That unfortunately fails, alright? 11 with hope. Let me see.
If I added my amateur bounty hunter for 13, would that succeed?
That will succeed, yes.
Okay.
You gonna add it?
And the hope, get it done.
Yep.
Yeah, use a hope and get it done. Alright, perfect. So that's 13, alright? So that is success with hope. Correct?
Yes. Yep. 13.
5, 4, 3. So let me show you how things are right now. What's the situation right now? You are here, my friend. Not there. You are there with 2 wolves following you. Okay? Almost there. What? But he's almost also getting away. What are you guys gonna do? It's still your turn because you roll with hope and you succeeded. What are you guys gonna do?
Is he still within far range of me?
He's nope. He's closer than that. He's probably about far, just far, not very far.
So he's still far. Okay, so he's far range. You want to test your luck again?
You can go ahead if you have an idea.
Oh no, I'm saying, do you want to test your luck again? I'm about to smack the capybara on the ass.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm very close to death at this rate. But you know, whatever. Screw it. Teleport, smack him, keep it pushing. So you have advantage towards your next run.
So you smack the ass of this guy. All right, perfect. What are you gonna do, Omu? Or everyone else? Anything else you would like to do?
We're just gonna push it with agility. We're just gonna sprint after this guy. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. You have advantage because this guy is kicking this, slapping your animal friend.
I'll spend a hope for the amateur bounty hunter, and and do they want to howl again to scare my bounty capybara?
Anyone wants to howl again to give you a little bit more advantage?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that again.
All right, perfect. 1 hope, so you get another advantage. Perfect. Let's see what you get. Omu, you got this, Omu. You got this, my friend. You got this.
23.
Thank God.
23 with hope. All right. You catch up with the guy. All right. You catch up with the guy. The guy falls to the ground. He's completely tired. He falls to the ground and he lets the sheriff go. All right. He falls to the ground. He's tired after running. What are you guys gonna do? You shade. You got to him. Still your turn, guys. You got to need to with hope. What are you guys gonna do now?
We should capture him. Don't kill him.
Yeah, I was gonna
Don't
capture
kill
him.
Yeah.
You're gonna capture him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna capture him. I don't really have the athletics for this, but I will just I'm just gonna jump on him and just keep him pinned.
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean, the
perfect.
wolves are pretty strong, or they get a +2 to. They'd probably try and pin him if he's down on the floor.
Alright, perfect. So he's down on the floor and you are going to jump on top of him, right? And as you jump on top of him, you almost are trying to hold him in place as well. As everyone is trying to do all of that, suddenly, out from the blue, an arrow comes out and hits the guy that you're holding in the neck. And the arrow goes through the neck, killing him.
They killed him.
While you're holding him. You are closer, right, Kurt?
Yeah.
Kurt, you
Yeah.
see the arrow, Kurt? You see it? And you recognize that the arrow, Kurt, the design of the arrow belongs to some old members or some old military from the Armada army. And this is gonna be the end of the session for tonight.
Wow. Leave it off on a cliffhanger.
Okay? This is the end of the session for tonight. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
So how long has it been since we were at the temple?
Probably no more than an hour.
Okay, I'm just keeping track of time.
No more than an hour, okay? So suddenly the people that were trying to capture the sheriff, they get killed, probably, I don't know why, and the arrow that hit him is from the Armada army. The hilltop priest is over there in the temple, trying to figure out who is behind all of this and try to blame one nation. You have some clues of where probably Clover is located. And yeah, this is where we're gonna leave it for tonight, everyone. Okay? All right, people, thank you for joining this session tonight. Next session is